That's on Link Up TV.
No, that's
Daily
GRM
Duppy.
Daily, bro.
Daily Duppies, Link Up TV.
Do you want to bet, mate?
Yes.
Okay, so this is notes
£100.
What?
This is notes to the
Bro,
editor.
£100 right now, right now.
Notes to the
Daily
editor, yeah. Notes to the
Daily
editor.
Duppy.
AJ, yeah.
Daily Duppies, Link Up
Cut all this
TV. I
shit.
can guarantee right now.
Oh, I just won £100.
I just won £100. No.
This is some
Link-
chaotic.
Link Up
This is
TV
post
is
3 shots of Henny bullshit. Like people just chatting shit
Link
to
Up
each other.
TV.
Like everyone's sat here like shots down, just like mate, link up. Like we're not having that conversation right now.
No,
we're not trying to.
I-
we're not trying to.
We're in
who's
race
who's.
sessions,
We're not trying to
after all.
who's or what. We're trying to talk about the.
But truth be told, I just won £100, so I'd like you all to
Fazman's
give me a little hand
Fazman's
applause.
saying- Fazman's saying, and
It's the
then-
easiest £100 I've
Bro,
ever made in my
Daily
life.
Duppy. Oh shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
To be fair, you did commit to that. You did commit to that.
I'll take that. It's your boy Mike, aka Mr. Ray Sessions, and we are here today in Ray's studio with a very special guest. Over to my left, we have the one and only Visuals by Ian,
Hello.
and my co-presenter,
We got
Space Boy
some
AJ.
malfunctions.
Yo,
There's
hold on.
already
Mike
some
just came
in
off.
studio malfunctions happening.
Mike, you set this one up. Hold on.
We're not playing the responsibility game
Technical
right now.
Nah,
delay.
we're not.
Technical
You know
delay.
what? Let the older one take the blame. I'll take the blame. I set it up. You know, it's fine.
No, we got it. You just have to go all the way in.
Can you imagine that they invited a videographer on, and the first thing I experienced is technical difficulties. This is not up to scratch. Look, I love that. I love how I can see in the other shot just the back of AJ, like oh, shit. It's like trying to fix the microphone. Like, fucking 1 second, man. You just got to sort this shit right out.
Mate.
That's a good intro, though.
Anyhow.
Yeah, it's like a hard start, isn't it? It's like a hard start, like American Office or something like
I
that.
forgot my code magazine as well. Hold
Are you sure it's not the second one already?
on. Hey,
Or 4. Or 4.
don't catch me out like that. Alright, yeah, just go from it. Yeah, we got a
What?
special guest. We got Ian in the building right now.
You know what?
The guy
I'm
behind
even gonna
the
clap,
greatest
man.
music videos ever, man. Oh yeah, we need to clap. Just 3 times. Oh, is that? for
I know.
video?
Triple clap.
Oh no, that's flowers. You give him flowers.
Yes.
We didn't. Okay, we give him flowers. Okay. Yeah, I want to give flowers. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll drink to that as well. Yeah.
Yeah, we all
you've
got to
been-
have a little sip on the mags. You already know.
I was gonna ask-
OJR, the original.
Original Jamaican recipe. Cheers.
Cheers.
Salute.
Cheers
Salute.
to a 3rd episode. I can't believe we're at 3rd episode already. Yeah.
Dorbizinia.
Which is crazy. 3rd episode, man. Oh shit. What you saying, Mike? What you saying, Ian? How's your life been?
Hello. Oh, it's been delightful. Thank you. It's
We've got to these
things.
days.
We're getting back into busy season in the year. Things are starting.
Mhm.
Things are popping off. Lots of little
Mm.
streams and lots of little seeds that have been planted are all starting to grow. So it's good. It's an exciting time in the city. It's an exciting time for like businesses, independent businesses, stuff like that. You know, there's a bit of a creative buzz in the city right now.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
was saying
good.
this in the last episode. I think Coventry's something's popping, man. Something's bubbling in Coventry right
It's
now.
definitely
Mm.
trying.
Something's gonna go off soon. Like I don't know, something big. We're gonna have like a mad, like fucking, I don't know, a fund or some shit like that.
A fund.
God willing.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
like from the
absolutely.
government or some shit. It's like, you know what, all these creatives, yeah,
Enough hard work has happened all over. You know, you just have to. You've got
Hard work,
to
mate.
take a moment to. If you're anyone who's at all interested in the underground in Cov, like you've got to spend a little bit of time taking in all of the different kind of contributions that are happening to like music and culture and underground culture in the city. There's a lot going on at the moment, and I think it's like it should really be taken in for everyone in the city.
Keep talking, that's fine.
Nah, it's absolutely.
I want it to straight. Put your
Oh.
mic away as well. Just like.
Straighten up the situation
There you go.
Yeah, we go.
Just like straight.
once again.
Technical difficulties.
Technical
Fuck.
difficulties. Here we go. Just took me right out of my flow there. I was
No,
like
You know what I mean?
sorry, I'm
deep
sorry.
in the middle of a deep
You want
point
audio
there.
to be
That
back.
was
But
a-
yeah, no. As I was saying, there's a buzz in the moment. But I think
Yeah.
it's everybody in the city's responsibility to push and be an advocate for it, because it's the only way that these things are going to keep going. Because at the moment, it's like there's the buzz and there's that need, and everyone's like, yeah, I'm about it.
What's your big prediction? Like, what do you think is
Prediction?
gonna happen? Next, like
Oh.
2 years in Coventry in the music scene, what's gonna happen?
There's
see the
there-
next Passaloo or
I think you're seeing a lot of the effort that's going in. It's not going unnoticed, and I think there's a definite there's going to be a definite rise for Coventry in the next couple of years. All the artists that you can see that are they've passed that bedroom stage, and they're in now like a performing, putting themselves out there, quite a vulnerable part of an artist's journey. And you can see that there's like lots of pockets of sort of diverse types of music that are growing as well. Not even just in the urban scene. Like if you're looking in the alternative scene, in the different rock scenes, like Coventry has obviously got a lot to contend with at the moment, and it's exciting. It's
Can you name some names?
Yeah, go
on. So even at the moment, like just from like the local kind of arena, there's a lot of talent. There's a lot of young talent. You know, there's a lot of rappers, like people that are doing like straying away from like the modern like trends and styles, and it's nice to see that Coventry I was gonna get to that. I was gonna go through some lists of some, I was gonna be like, you got Junior NRB at the moment.
Where was you for that event?
I was filming. I know I was really up for going as well. I was filming another video. That got brought, like the opportunity arose to me like later on in the week, so I was sorry Junior, if you ever watch this, I said I'd come and I didn't. I let man down. Sorry about that, but it was duty calls. Had to chase the bag. Got secure. Had to secure the coin. Do you know what I mean? Lads? You got to get your coin secured by the end of the week, mate. So you can have a nice weekend, carefree, knowing that you've secured the bag. And it's an important part of every independent business. Is that
I'm sure you will do like a music video for Junior.
I don't know, man. I try not to expect anything.
Anything, no?
I don't know. There's been maybe like nothing like a entry level conversation.
So there's just hints.
There hasn't been like an initial
glimpse. There was a glimpse of potential.
There's been potential through other people. There's
potential fruition.
Yeah, there's been potential through other people.
Who pays more? You know what I mean?
No, it's not even about that. I think I try not to have the expectation, because I think I try and live in the philosophy that like there's enough movement and like culture in the city that everyone can kind of eat. So like I try not to have that. Like I think the mistake in the past is that like Coventry has had this very like defensive feel towards like creative businesses, because it feels quite defensive, because everyone feels like maybe that there's not a big enough pool of opportunities for businesses to be able to prosper. So people become a lot more defensive of one another, and they don't want to like get involved with each other's businesses or try and like push each other up. But it's like the reality of it is that like the more the culture grows, the more the opportunities are going to grow. So it's a matter of like going in with that mentality that like everyone can eat, and if someone else is doing a video for someone else that like or you're in the scene with, you should just be like, yeah, that's sick, because it just means there's progress for the culture, which then from a grander perspective, it means that there's like a
the way you explain shit is so deep. Like you can actually go like off the topic, just straight, just speak. You're better. I hear the passion in you, man.
Yeah, man.
Every time we've done interviews and all this stuff, you just go. Bro, everything that you want to say, you have like a specific words in a specific sentence that you say. You're just like, bro, yes, like, bro, crazy. The way you explain the culture, the way you explain the work with people, and the way, bro, it's mad.
I appreciate that, man.
Fascinated by that.
Oh, thank you very much, man. Very kind of you. I appreciate that.
Were you always like talkative? Like
yeah, I was always a chatty patty, like growing up. I think being dyslexic, I think in a way,
have you ever thought of this? Yeah, the word dyslexic.
Yeah, it's quite complex,
it's
isn't
like
it? For a dyslexic person. Me and my mate always used to be like, I'm dyslexic. Yeah. I'm dyslexic.
Yeah. Despicable me.
So I got my words all mixed up, and I think I'm dysbiscuit. And he's like, yeah, that's right.
Like, there's an X somewhere in there. Like,
somewhere. They just like fucked with you. They made it the most Latin looking fucking word you could ever imagine. It like just looks bare Latin. Dyslexic. Like, yeah, no, it really did. It shat on us. But
it hasn't like interfered with your like socializing.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like the best way to look at it is like it's like.
Yeah, but that's more like words. Like when you write and shit, dyslexia comes in the way of like.
How does that come in? Well, dyslexia is the common misconception is that dyslexia is just words and written things, but dyslexia is a processing disorder. So it's to do with like processing information, the way you read things, the way you hear things, the way that you can the way that you can sort of prioritize, and the way that you can plan tasks and things like that. It has an effect on all of those like elements of people's lives, because there's a common misconception.
That's like a superpower, though. I think
it can can be, because what happens is once it shrinks another part of your mind, or like another part of your perceptual field, what happens is it pushes you to improve other parts. So for me, it was my interpersonal, because I didn't have that organizational. I didn't have that, maybe not like leadership, but like that pragmatic kind of like way of doing things. I became more of a interpersonal skills communicator, like a bit of a sort of an out there kind of person that it has developed that part of his personality, because that's obviously allows me to express myself correctly, I guess. Put myself across to people so they understand things better.
Have you been like? Is it actually? Are you diagnosed?
Yeah. From a young age, I was diagnosed from a young age. You know, I had extra time on my tests.
How did they examine? How did they come to the conclusion?
Well,
you're dyslexic.
You're in primary school and you're doing things, and I'm there like writing words backwards or like mixing things around. Or
did you ever do like a test? Like when you got
you get assessed at a young age. You'll get assessed. Like you'll have people who are like that understand it perfectly that will come in and like it's quite common for young boys to get picked up quite early and stuff like that, just because of the way they act, because obviously it's like dyslexia, and then there's like ADHD as well, which is obviously
it's not part of it though.
It's all kind of like they're all sat within a neurodivergent spectrum.
You know what I found mad? Like most, like let's say people who deal with like let's say videography, anything to do with like music or just they have when ADHD,
the creative thing.
Yeah, when you have ADHD, people say it's a bad thing. You're just fucking mental at one thing. Yeah, you just fucking. I think I got it. I got ADHD because it's just like my brain never stops. I'm always thinking of things. Always. I can't shut myself off.
You've got a deep internal voice that's just always going.
Yeah, exactly. And then
AJ, stop slacking.
It's always just like you think of A.
It's your instinct, isn't it? It's like your inner voice. It's like always.
But that's a good thing.
Or it's like your inner AI.
Yeah. It's constantly G checking every situation in life. Like it's always being like, it's always reassuring. It's always going back and being like, yo, is that the right move? Are you doing the right thing?
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Like you get some people who don't
do
have
that.
an inner voice.
Don't
just
do that.
Act.
Do you know that's mad? Have you, Mike? And there's people that walk on earth, they don't have an inner voice.
Wow.
I know. I've heard
that's the maddest. You know when you go sleep, like when you try and just shut yourself off, you start to think of all memories, all this stuff. You just start having, that little voice in your head that goes like, I'm hungry right now. I might go shop. People don't have that shit. Which is how
they're just talking to themselves. Like
they just act on instinct.
Wow, that brings us to another conversation we had over the weekend.
What?
No,
that was a breezy one.
Oh right.
Basically, I was on about do animals have a consciousness? No, they act on instinct. Is that yes or no? Yeah.
What?
Just a quick yes or no.
I don't know.
Do animals act on instinct, or do they have a soul?
Animals do act on instinct.
Definitely.
Yeah,
I don't think they have a consciousness.
They're a lot more slaves. Animals are definitely a lot more of a slave to their instinct, but I think animals definitely can be emotionally intelligent in some ways.
100%.
We underestimate how
Are they
emotionally.
Are they conscious?
Do
they know?
To an extent. I don't think they know in just the same kind of like the obscure way that we do as human beings, but like they're obviously aware of their existence in their own.
But then, have you heard about the Utopia experiment?
No.
You brought this up last time.
I have, bro. So basically, the Utopia experiment, for those that you don't know, there's this one guy, I don't even know his name, but once upon a time in the 20th century in the world, I can't even disclose the location because it's only for the people that know. Anyhow, he put a couple mice in a box.
Oh, I've heard of this. Yeah.
Like mice, okay,
bro. And then basically he created a utopia, like complete abundance. He removed the predators, and
and then became
he basically
powerful, like,
unlimited food.
Oh,
and he put like 5 male mice and 5 female mice. And you know what that happens? That utopia. You get me?
Yeah. Get busy with it.
And then from 5 there was 10, from 10 there was 20, from 20 there was 40, and so on and so forth.
And then there was chaos.
And then this is where it's interesting. Around day 245, what's that happening is like, the mice who was completely deflected and not deflected, that's the wrong word. Pardon, I'll take that back.
God, Mike, hold on.
Let me speak.
One thing you after, I'll tell you after.
Tell me after, bro. So basically, those mice, after 245 days, were full of abundance, like complete abundance, no predators in that. Their natural instincts, obviously.
There you go. My point. natural instincts.
changed.
You just said it.
Changed.
Change to
No,
what though? What's
bro,
the point that you're making?
the point I'm making is what they start doing. Like, you know, usually how you have a male, they usually go like, you know, the protector. You know, he goes out there, gets the food.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
there's a not a hierarchy. There's a thing of like in the animal nature. Yeah, there's always the father. It's not like a father.
Not
figure,
necessarily. In certain
acts-
species, is the female that goes out and hunts.
it depends on the hormones.
No, it depends
Depends
on a
on
different
the
species.
hormones.
Anyhow, with this mice, yeah,
I need the overarching point of this.
No, we
Boom.
had this
So,
conversation last time. We tried to
that's
figure out. But my whole
No,
point was,
Nah.
I know what
AJ, you like to butt in. You see what AJ likes to do? He likes to butt in mid-point, yeah, and he doesn't even
That's
comprehend.
my ADHD. I'm trying
Yes,
I need
he's
to get it out.
he's jumping
True,
straight.
before
A
I-
known characteristic of ADHD
No.
is like
I need to tell somebody something
Over
before
talking over
it
people.
Have a little
goes-
patience, bro.
Okay.
You know what they say. Have a
Patience.
little patience, man. So the point is, yeah, boom. After 245 days, yeah, the male mice, yeah, they start like becoming gangs. There was one little group, yeah, that was like literally, you know, like gym boys,
West
and then
Side Story.
they were literally like doing up gym, and then the females were just chilling together. So like it was chaos. It was over 200, 300 mice at that point. And then not long after the day of 380, so that was over a year, right? What started happening is like, bro, the whole process of progression start reversing. Ironically enough, because there was too much abundance, and what started happening is gang
Nature.
violence. They were killing
They're
each
beefing
other.
Over council flats.
No way.
They're beefing over like fucking
Beefing
wells.
over cheese.
Yeah, like,
They were beefing over the cheese.
Yeah, man.
spots,
You know,
like-
and it's crazy. It shows you that animals, even mice, yeah, if they remove
yeah.
the main thing, something like, you
No, I
know,
get that.
predators,
I get
yeah,
that.
you remove the struggle
Yeah.
element, yeah,
Oh, that's
and
deep.
then you remove, and then you provide complete like abundance in
Yeah.
food and drink, yeah.
But-
Then
Nah, no, I
the mice
complete-
change,
I
bro.
completely
No, I get-
agree.
yeah, I get that
shows
as
You
well.
gotta
that
be
there's
hungry in life, haven't you?
But
yes,
It's
which
like-
shows,
But-
no, and the point is, yeah, that because the way I like to do it is like, but you get me? That was the but. So the
One,
but
two,
is
Canelo.
no, yes, and that's the knockout blow, yeah. The fact is that animals have conscience.
No.
Animals.
No.
So-
Do you know what bro? How can you not? What's consciousness?
I understand what
Only
consciousness is.
humans
Being
have
aware.
consciousness.
Self-awareness of our
Yeah.
So tell me,
existence.
why did the mice got in gangs and started like killing people?
I know,
Because
but
they
that's
realized they
pack
didn't have
mentality.
predators. They didn't,
That's
they didn't have
pack men-
predators. So
That's
they
pack
said
mentality. It's not.
they realized. Oh, I ain't got no
What-
no enemies
sorry,
right now.
sorry,
I'm gonna do this.
sorry. What did you say? They realized.
I never
Point
said that.
proven.
I never said that.
They
Check the cameras.
I never said that.
Check
They
the
realised.
cameras, mate.
I swear to God, I never said that.
You said they
Okay.
realized.
I didn't say that.
You said that. AJ
No.
said that. They've
Yeah, but-
realized.
Okay, realized as in nature, they said, oh, if you keep doing this, then we ain't got no predators, right? So what?
How'd you know that?
I just think it's.
How do you know that
instincts.
they went off just like pure like?
No,
you know what?
but
Fuck it.
AJ, you're not wrong. That's my point.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. You're exactly right. But
as
you see
humans,
what you said.
we are so special. We have this thing called consciousness and self-awareness and all these. Bro, do you think, bro?
You know what, guys?
do they-
Basically,
yeah,
please
you-
settle this debate in the comments.
Do
You let
animals
us
have
know, yeah.
consciousness?
This is
Does-
a lot to.
Do you think animals have conscience or no? I say yes. AJ says no. Boom. Settled.
Okay, we continue.
Okay,
on.
back to the thing. I was just to you. I know you're the guest, yeah, but we'll get to it. Yeah, there's one thing I just needed to
I'm
say.
sure.
Yeah, listen.
I'm just here to vibe. At the end of the day,
No, but you can agree with me. Yeah. Does Mike not make up words?
what words did he make up?
He will make up words, yeah, random words. Like it couldn't be right. He'll be like, so when realized to the decontamination, yeah, we started talking about this. You put in words, yeah.
I think there's one thing you've got to realise though is that for someone like Mike, like English isn't even his first language,
Oh,
and he
I'm not
like,
saying that. I'm not saying
does
that.
a pretty damn good
No.
job for someone that's like.
Thank you, sir. I
do you know what
appreciate
mean?
that.
Like, this boy's Polish. Mój brat,
Mój brat.
mój brat, jak się masz, mój brat?
Fantastycznie, a ty?
Do roboty,
Wait.
kuru z woty, mój brat.
Do roboty,
Okay, okay.
Do
Okay.
widzenia.
Back to the guest. I want to say, how did you how did you get to be a part of Ray Sessions? How did you meet Mike? How did you get how did you become in this whole culture and
This
space?
little circle. Well,
Yeah.
obviously, I'm a Cov boy, born and bred.
See
you
you
know
beat
each
to
other
the world
before?
and back.
No, vaguely. I met Mike very briefly on like a
Yeah.
shoot that I had done like the year before,
Yeah.
and just met him as this kind of passing figure, very like bit of an enigma.
What
like,
was your
turned upon
first
set.
your first idea of Mike?
Mike, very calm, very had a very
Yeah.
calming energy about him. Like, and I was midway through a very stressful shoot, and there was obviously a lot of emotions that were like unspoken emotions that like I was like dealing with, and this guy kind of just like saunters into this like dark little back street where we were like back, like it was like near quite like a rural area. It was like this like back
towards
like,
Warwick
industrially
University,
kind of, like, area that was like quite like rural looking, and it was like a dark alley, back alley, and we were filming this like dark gritty video, and just like out of nowhere with a group of people, like this guy kind of rolls through, and everyone's like, yes, they're all like,
who was you filming for?
Fisty bumping him. It was this way back. It's not even worth talking about. That's a story for another day. And just respectfully, it's not. We move on.
We live.
So you met, what
So
what year did you? Like, how many years ago? How long you known each other?
But I didn't really know him at that point. He was just like I said. He was a passing.
Was that 2 years ago? It
must have been more than that, to be honest with you. But
oh,
yeah, it was about. It was. But yeah, it was a while. It was like
was
near the
times.
end of lockdown times.
Yeah.
Like midway through the sort of latter stage of lockdown. But I met him there, and then after that, it was just someone that I knew of, or like you'd see about in certain places. But like I just reached out to him.
I think he's seen something in you when you first met and did the videos.
Well,
I feel like he does it for people. He's like an A&R, innit?
Yeah,
he sees people, he sees potential and talent, and as a businessman, you think, okay,
that's what he does.
He has potential. Let me give him a ground, and I always respect that for him. Yeah,
that's what I do.
He cares about the community.
He sees like, oh my god, he can be like such a good help and such a good, like, you know what I mean. You can have people that are really good, but you don't get along with them. Yeah, he sees both. You'll see like, okay, this guy is so nice. I can have a conversation with him.
This guy's really quiet, but like, you know what, he has potential. Like this guy doesn't even speak. Like he says about one word like a day. But like he's sick at what he does.
Very good video.
He's very good at what he does. Yeah, he does very good, great, good vibe.
Very nice. You want to help video? Help me do video? Yeah, come.
But yeah, I met Mike properly when I put myself out there online. It was like the start of every year. I always like look at my network on social medias and stuff like that, and I'll reach out to like a big bank of people who are like in my network, people I might have worked with, people I would know of, and I'll just put my services out there at the start of the year, like, hi, just reaching out to my network, if you you use me for my services at all, like, and just put myself out there, maybe. Like,
how has that changed, the networking over years of how long you been in the music industry? Well, the videography. How long you been doing it for?
You guys see AJ just switches mid answer.
No, but like, no, it's part of the thing. You're talking about networking. All that. Has that changed?
I'm joking.
No.
I would say.
Has that changed since when you first met Mike? How your mentality of working with people, has that always been the same, or has it?
Yeah, I think I've always been involved in some way, shape, or form. Whether it was like from afar or up close, I've always had a level of involvement from a younger age in the Coventry kind of like underground urban scene.
Even the Roots TV days, isn't it?
Yeah, like back in the day, me and Freddie Maganga, he did obviously a lot more of it, but I helped out where I could and supported Fred with the Roots TV, which was like an urban talent platform.
It was the biggest platform in Coventry, man.
It might, I guess it could have been very briefly a period of time. There was definitely a lot of potential it had, but obviously it's just life. I went to uni. Freddie was like also getting on with his life. Do you know what I mean? It's like it was something we did when we were younger and had a good time doing, but it was just lessons. But I've always had definitely a passion in the scene and wanting to support it and watch your city kind of have its moment, which is great. But I guess it's like, for me, meeting someone like Ray has been amazing because obviously it's connected me to lots of opportunities, but at the same time it's also added another layer of like, man. Connections for me. It's like I feel very blessed at the moment, like because of that scene's bubbling, and because there's like a center which people can come to and an ecosystem that people connect to one another in. You realize that is such a complementary thing for a creative scene, like having a space, and also there's a level of safety I think that comes with it, because at the end of the day there's such a negative connotation that's surrounded like urban music in the city and like the gang affiliations and things like this, and I do genuinely feel like doing stuff with Ray within this area, I feel like there's this very nice middle ground that people meet in, where there's this like connection of culture, and people don't really bring that kind of rubbish, in my opinion, to the studio and like to the culture and to the scenes and stuff like that. People keep that bullshit at the door, because it's like what you realize is that it's like there's that experience that people have of a better world where there isn't anything like that, and these creative scenes can live, and they don't have to live in kind of contingents with these kind of like worlds. I think it's creating a platform where they don't have to coexist, where youth violence and things like that has to exist with art and like expression in the city. I think it's a nice middle ground where I feel like these sort of things are starting to diffuse a little bit. Well, I'm only speaking from my lived experience. I'm sure there's lots of things that I'm not aware of, and there's all sorts of nuances to the Coventry scene, but I feel like Ray itself, the sessions and the brand and the people.
Please drop it like it's hot. Yeah, like
drop it like it's hot.
I've only been in Coventry for 3 years. Yeah, the first year I was looking for like a group or like a production or just some sort of like culture movement, some sort of like team, like something like that. Yeah, when I went around places that I've been, yeah, I can work for somebody. Yeah, it's like this same thing. You can work for somebody, you get paid for it, but you just be like, oh, just another job or just something like that. Yeah, but like, I know we're shouting out race sessions, yeah, but for real, when I started working race sessions, it felt like, you know that cliche thing they say family. They feel like, oh shit, you need friendship,
bro.
You start working with them, and next thing you know, you're going out to clubs with them.
Bro, exactly.
You're going out to these events. You're not doing videography. You just be like, let's link up because you genuinely feel nice about it.
Yeah, man.
I feel like it's such a good, you know what I mean? And
it's important. I think this is what people don't realize, that like the studio and this and that is only like the base level of what these kind of the importance of these communities are. Because it's like someone can come and create a studio and be like, I'm a studio, I'm about that life and this and that. But it's like it's everything that accompanies it, and it's like the world that it accompanies, and it's the positive message.
You're not corporate. You're not very corporate. You're not very like, here we go. Let me get.
Well, here we go. There's another assignment for you.
Straight up. Ray is the most. Ray is a charity. The Ray session is a charity, but it's not even a fucking charity. So like, man doesn't get funded. Man doesn't get funded, and he's there constantly giving out freebies to the scene, freebies to the man. Do
you know how much shit I could have done with being charged for? Like, just be like, if I'll do this, I'll get paid. I'll do shit for free because I love working with a certain, like, let's say you work with a race station or a certain companies.
The recording on the recording on the other screen is just stopped. I just noticed the movie recording stopped.
You can still talk.
Now we can still chat. Obviously, the two chit chatters. AJ, you can hopefully. I'm not sure when this ended.
That's what you caught. The other guests don't catch that. As a videographer, you keep an eye on
bro.
It. You're like, that's off, quick. You caught
bro, for those that know, right now I'm about to drop a gem.
Let's go.
You know what? I ain't gonna drop it because it's.
Was that the gem?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you mean like speaking terms. You just sound effect.
But yeah, honestly, big up Race Sections, everything they do, man. It's a pleasure to be a part of it, part of the family, part of the community, feeling connected to like new people, meeting new ideas, and like having like I said, for me, Coventry has always been a place that I've had passion for because I've got a lot of great friends and memories that have been built here. But it's amazing to see my own experiences of Coventry expand in the last like 5 years after finishing uni in like 2016, like, and from then.
How old are you?
28.
Damn.
You got with Kevin
Hart.
Yeah.
Like damn. I'm sorry. No. That was my intrusive thoughts.
No, it's funny. I know exactly.
I said damn.
I thought that was hilarious. Have you ever seen it? There's a Kevin Hart bit where he says it, and the guy's like, I'm 56 now. He's like, damn. And the guy's just looking at him. And he's like, I'm sorry. He's like,
I'm literally trying to do that. I was like, I'm trying to.
Do you know what's mad,
trying to catch me out a little. I'm 28. Yeah, look, all right.
28 years young, bro. With the whole world being his oyster.
Exactly.
Everything is ready and waiting to bless Ian with the next opportunity.
Absolutely, man.
You if I first met you, you look about 25. Mike,
it's that pudge in it. It's that facial. It's that buccal fat around here. It just makes me look young and pudgy and sweet and lovable. You know what I mean? The little beanie, that covers up the dirty haircut.
So you look all like, wait, Faz, how old are you? 25. Bro,
26.
Baby, man.
Yeah, you're a hui bear. What are you? 21.
23, man.
23.
That's
you're midway through. You're midway through your early 20s.
Mindsets we have, so
your early 20s is coming to an end, bro. You're gonna hit 25 and you're like, oh my god, dude, and you're gonna have a quarter life. You're gonna have a little quarter life crisis, and you're gonna be like, dude, I just really.
You're starting to think about kids, though, right?
No, I'm not. Don't you worry about that.
It all depends on the situation you're in.
I'm not bringing a child. Oh yeah, this is also stop recording.
Hey Faz, press the. Was that 30 minutes already?
Yeah.
Is that recording now?
Yeah.
I love that, Ian. Thank you.
It's alright.
Because I can only see so far.
You just look. You got to glance
Yeah.
and just see if the red light's on it. That's what it's there for.
Yeah.
You
But,
don't really know I
do you
can't see that.
Mike, should we make it? Mike, should we?
Are you colorblind? Nah, it's not colorblind.
Colorblind?
Sunglasses.
No, it's not the sunglasses. Even if there's no.
Oh,
no
because you're
glasses.
just blurring
Wait,
right now.
Ian, are they real prescribed?
Yeah, they're prescription glasses.
Oh, they're stylish as well, though. That's the thing.
You already know how we do, baby.
Come on.
Yo, we got the specs. Keeping my eyes all crispy.
Should we, Mike? Should we not switch it up, but let's.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying this chat.
Yo,
Let's
bro.
bring out.
Do you know what the
something-
biggest issue is?
let's bring out
I knew
something.
that this would happen, yeah, because we're all good mates anyway.
Yeah.
We
There's so much to
start
talk
a
about.
podcast
Bro,
and we just start chit chatting.
man. We just start chatting,
Just
bro.
here.
Alright, cool.
Should
Let
we
me
bring
no.
out-
Before yes. I've got a few questions for Ian because right now this is the time of the show where we introduce a certain feature that's on the table which you can't see yet.
Yeah.
However, once you see, you'll be like, oh my god. Oh my god. I'm practicing my inner has to the one. Big up has to the one. Who's that is has to the one. Who's that is has to the one.
He's got a tune with Jupiter Moore.
Jupiter
Bro,
Moore.
that tune.
It's ridiculous.
Okay, we'll give flowers later. But
We'll give him flowers later, but anyway.
Okay. do you
I
wanna-
love that saying.
we're-
Give him flowers.
Yeah.
Giving him
That's a
flowers.
good idea, man. You gotta give the flowers, man. It's such an important thing, man. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Um,
Okay, so I've got a question, and it basically, if you don't want to answer, then you have to take a shot.
100%.
First of all, we're gonna introduce the first thing.
The Race
Yeah,
Sessions
boy.
official shot glasses. You can buy them now off Alibaba.
I was gonna say.
If you know, you know. If you
Where'd you get that
don't,
printed
shout at
from?
me. I
Where'd
can
get
plug
that
you.
printed from?
All of my drop shipping boys, you already know. All this new money rolling around. All these little crypto bros. Man knows about that Alibaba.
He knows.
Yo, this is how I bought my Lambo.
Second thing-
Okay,
The second thing is
Another
it's
Alibaba.
something that's very special. Tonight we have
The Sheen-
complimentary, very special cognac, and
Cognac.
the
you
Sheen
know what it
one.
is, yeah. It is. We're doing this in the spirit of the NBA.
Ooh.
If you don't know, you don't know.
Is that a thing at the moment? Is
Mike,
basketball
name
happening
three.
at the moment?
Mike, name three basketball players.
Michael Jordan,
Kobe
That's
Bryant.
the easy one.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
No. Okay, LeBron.
LeBron James, bro. What are you talking about, bro?
LeBron.
Alright, cool, bro. You get the
LeBron.
pronunciation
LeBron.
right.
It's LeBron.
You get the
baby.
pronunciation right, and then I'm gonna name someone that you don't even know yourself,
Okay, let's go.
bro.
Test me.
It's a player from Miami Heat, yeah,
Ah.
who scored 57 points in a game just 3 days ago.
Ooh.
Do you know who it is?
He got you with them sports.
You know, to
See,
be
he
fair,
doesn't
I mean,
even know.
Mike Ray got you with
did
them
watch the Twitter
sports, bro.
highlights? Did you just put highlights?
No, I did not.
Mike's one of them sports people. He's like my mates. I've got my mates are sports people as well. You know, like people that just watch
To be fair,
sports
Man
on
City
any
just
level,
beat Arsenal.
and they bet on sports on any level. I've
Yo,
got my
would you
mate.
look at that? Have you ever seen something like that? I've never. And best
Wait.
believe I'm a big Henny supporter. And I've never seen an NBA special edition of my favorite.
Mike
you know,
doesn't
Henny
even
and
have a
apple.
sponsor.
Whoosh.
Doesn't even have a
James said that-
sponsor or anything.
LeBron's-
Henny, very special.
LeBron.
Look at that. That is, to be fair, I can't even lie. That is a sick bottle design right
It
there.
looks like it's very
LeBron
special.
James just sent that to us.
LeBron.
Anyway, because we're taking too long,
Yeah.
guys.
Do you want to start off with the question first?
Yes. So basically,
Yes.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna ask
Yeah.
Ian a question,
You're in
and
trouble.
if he doesn't,
You're in
if he
trouble.
doesn't want to answer, then he has to take a fucking
Yeah.
shot of this.
Yes.
But then again, shot of this very special liquid. Hey, don't mind if I do.
It's not, yeah, so there's not much incentive for me to.
Are you
Tell the
a
truth.
brown guy? Do you drink browns?
I'll drink anything, bro.
I'm
I'm
Oi.
a millennial.
This is
We're-
where the
we're
glass
the-
smash. You know the DJ high grade effects coming up.
We're millennials, man. We're of that generation that were brought up with drinking at 14.
If I go
15.
heavy, I just do brown. I can't do vodka no more. I can't. I had experience with vodka. I
Brown
can't
for me just has
do
too
vodka
many
anymore.
criminal connotations. Like when you say brown, I just
No,
feel like
I mean
you're like you're
talking
on
about
brown.
brown liquor,
Captain
man.
Morgan's. I'm on about fucking JD.
Not about that life, bro.
You know what I mean?
You don't like brown liquors?
I love brown liquors, bro. I like your Jägermeisters. I like your cognacs, brandies.
Oh, Jägermeister.
I like a
fucks you
port.
up.
I like a nice
You know,
port. at Christmas.
Jägermeister, yeah, bro. You can drink like Jägermeister. You're like, this is nothing. This is chill.
Yeah.
And then, all you know, you're in a fucking toilet throwing up, bro. You teleported home. That's what,
you get that Jaeger brain.
it's just like, oh, why is this so light? Like, it feels easy. This is alright.
It's
like
all the aniseed in it. It obviously just adds a whole other level.
aniseed.
Yeah, that's like where you get that kind of like back
That's
flavor
mad.
from. Where you're like, whoa.
Would you ever consider yourself like a wine connoisseur? I can imagine you just
Not in
like
the slightest. Not in the slightest. I'll drink a wine and I'll be like, yeah, that is a good wine. I'll
You
be
know
like,
what?
yeah.
This OJR is a very
yeah,
good
yeah,
piece of.
literally. Oh, it's a tonic wine. What was the brew year?
The brew year is 2021.
Oh, lovely.
What is the texture?
Produced within one evening of creation. Just as I thought. This is a wonderful brew at 16% OJR. Beautiful recipe.
Beautiful
Wonderful.
recipe,
It's a
mate.
beautiful recipe. It's got a wonderful bouquet of
wait.
Bombaclad.
Good question. Yeah, I got just came up with it. Yeah, give credits to me. Yeah. As when you do a video, do you get like do you have a drink before like doing a music video?
Not
And
always.
If you, no, but when you do, what's the like go-to drink to do like
Maggie.
You know what, mate?
Maggie, yeah.
Where's
Yeah.
your glass? Where's your glass? I'm
Maggie.
gonna pour it up from the start.
Oh, listen to the click, 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 click. That's the best sound of a Hennessy.
Is that ASMR?
Bro, Hennessy bottles are designed so good. Bro, you can hold in music videos. You can hold, bro. The way you hold it,
Like
it just
that.
makes
The man
you
them
feel
hold it like,
special.
yo,
It makes
man
you
step
feel
down in the
special.
field. Man do what he do.
Try hold like a JD bottle. This doesn't feel the same. Henny's just like,
doesn't.
bro.
Anyhow, the first question I'm gonna ask you, yeah.
Okay.
What was the worst experience you ever had
Oh, bro, that was-
while filming?
I told you that over the phone. I wanted to ask that.
He's lying.
No.
He's lying.
Oh, okay. Wait, repeat that question. Sorry, I interrupted.
Who was your worst experience filming with?
I was gonna ask that. Are you gonna drink? That's a big shot, you know.
I don't know, you know. It's, I think I might pass that first question just because it's like.
Yeah, but think about it.
I know exactly who it
I'm gonna
is,
ask you a question
But
as well.
I'm not willing to bring up old wounds. I'm not willing to bring up old trauma.
But there is one. But
there
you're
is
not gonna
one,
answer it. Ooh.
Why?
Do you want to chase her?
Why?
It's too late. Chase, yeah. Oh my god. Look at this.
Yeah.
Such a bait. Like modern internet flipping sex. We got the Prime.
No,
We got your flipping
listen.
Hennessy
listen.
NBA sponsor. Like
Listen,
this.
that bottle right there. That bottle right there is £20.
Wow. Any shot is manageable with a Prime chaser.
Yeah.
Pow!
My podcast. My podcast is never complete without a bottle of refreshing Prime.
Refreshing. It's giving me so much refreshment
Wow,
just by
thanks, bro.
sitting next
Wow,
to it.
and
Woo!
is
I'm
this
feeling
Is
energized.
this the KSI special?
KSI.
My
No.
gosh.
No way.
Incredible. And what's this?
No way.
Shout out to the boss man, 250 yards away.
Yeah, shout out
Done
to
me
the
a
boss
deal.
man for overcharging for
Yeah.
sugary water.
Probably
£5.
fake as well. You know?
Man, £5. He just got a crate of boxes, yeah. He just got a crate of like bottles like that were gonna go to the recycling
This is
bin.
Alibaba, man.
He just filled it with
I
like
swear it looks a bit like a Lucasade bowl.
Vimto. Man just filmed it with Vimto and he's just sold it off for £5 a bottle.
He literally reused the Lucasade bottle and put a bit of Vimto in it.
Yeah.
Go on, ask me some more questions.
Alright, it's AJ's turn.
You stole my question. I'm not even kidding. I told you I was wrong. That's why I asked.
No, I said I'll take the first. I'll take the
Okay.
first L.
Have you worked with like a local cooperative programs, right? To do videos for. Have you done that before?
What do you mean?
Like you mentioned you work with NCS, not NCS, NHS.
NHS. So you're talking about corporate work.
Like corporate work, right? Similar to the artist question, that's a single artist. But is any corporation that you had high hopes for that you worked with, and then when you got to work with them, you realized these fucking oh my days, because they're meant to be like positive. Let's say you work for NHS, it's all positive. It's meant to be really good. And
honestly,
all that. You got there, you got to the set, and you realized these fucking dickheads.
I think one of the biggest things that you find a lot of the time
Pour him a
in
shot.
a corporate, a
You
lot of the
can
thing you
answer.
find in a corporate
Yeah.
sphere, you've got
Hold your glass, sir.
you've got to have very little
Yeah.
expectation of
Yeah.
like from the personal side of it, because I think
Yeah.
I've had lots of positive experiences in a corporate environment,
Yeah.
but I've also had very negative experiences because people just don't understand the process. People don't understand the efforts, or don't
It's like
understand
different generations. I feel like
yeah, absolutely. And I think there's just I think any independent business, any sole trader, any filmmaker, any like solo shooter, I think all of them, they
So
will
what
all
corporation?
experience. They'll all experience people they don't like.
BBC, NHS. Who did you work with? That you
Well,
like?
okay, so I would say in 2018 period of
So you
time
can
after
answer it.
uni, I had a job where I worked on an ad. I worked on like a big ad for a Rimmel London ad, and I was on the B camera
Shut
team.
down then.
I was on a B camera team, doing like behind the scenes footage of the big ad, like this big ad. It was like a big experience. I'd like met like Cara Delevingne and stuff like this.
You were
like,
back, like you were in close proximity. Of
Yeah, I met her physically. So I like asked her to stand on like a mark. I was like, could you just move a little bit onto this mark, please?
Were they like egotistical? And, like,
Not at all.
just,
No,
like-
she seemed like a lovely person.
Oh.
It was nothing to do with them. It was to do with the production team that was managing our project. It was this realization that like in these big set environments, you are just as much a number as you are if you're a pencil pusher in like a
Pencil pusher.
office in like an office environment. It's the same.
You're meant
My
to do what you're meant
experience
to do.
of it was kind of like it really brought things back down to earth because I was like
God, like, you know what? That term made me laugh, bro. It reminded me of that time we're
Rimmel.
sitting in Starbucks and I heard the term, "Oh, it's just a pencil pusher."
yeah.
That's such
I
a
was
good.
like, wow.
But I wasn't even saying it in a nasty way. All I was
It's
saying
nothing
was the big sets and that. I think if you're not in like a larger senior position, if you're working your way up, you're just like you would be in a corporate sphere, working in a job, working in an environment where you're just a number. Because literally, a lady who was like the production manager of our team, she came down so hard on me because I could tell that there was a lot of pressure on her because she's managing.
So
she's
trying
managing.
she's trying to push all the energy. onto
She's
you.
managing a job, yeah, and she's making sure that things are happening on time because basically, all right, here's a good guessing game for you. How much do you think at this period of time? This was like a good couple of years ago. I don't know how much it would be now, but
By the way, I love this conversation right now.
imagine.
Bro, I'm loving this
how
as well.
much.
I'm so into it.
How
but
much
honestly,
is 1 hour? How much do you think 1 hour
corporate like
of
Rimmel-
overtime? 1 hour of overtime. Do you think it is for Cara Delevingne? So like they book her for a set amount of hours. If she goes 1 hour overtime, how much do you think that hour is worth?
How much she gets paid, not you. Like how much she gets paid.
Yeah.
What,
So
sorry.
if she can be
First of
taking
all,
piss-
please pause. What's a Cara Delevingne?
Cara
It's a
Delevingne.
singer,
For
man.
those that they don't know.
Bro, she's a
People
mad
know who
singer.
Cara Delevingne is. She's one of the most famous like
check her monthly
supermodels in the
listeners.
world.
Check her monthly listeners right
Wow,
now.
so
Monthly listeners.
so
She's
only
she's
me,
a
I
model.
don't know.
No,
So only
but
me, I don't
famous
know.
model.
makes,
Cara
I swear
Delevingne.
to God, she makes songs as well.
Yeah, I'm sure she
She's
does,
fake.
but no, she's a model.
Bro,
a
she's
famous
mad.
model.
Oh, famous. Sorry.
Who
Pardon.
was the one that did the?
I thought he said fakest model, and I was like,
No. Cara
famous
Delevingne.
model.
famous
My
model.
all
apologies.
the rappers. Mike, if
Hands
you
up.
were a massive rapper, yeah, if you made billions,
That's Cara Delevingne. right there.
bro, you would go, bro. She was in. Oh,
So imagine, yeah. So
Wait,
that's,
who's that?
That's Cara Delevingne.
how do you say, yeah?
No,
No, listen, Mike. If you were the biggest rapper in the world, yeah. If you were Drake, you would try to get a fucking a date with her, man. I swear to God.
Pretty sure she's a lesbian or
Is
bi.
she?
She's bisexual. So
She played in movies. She played in. Oh my.
She's
days.
famous. She's famous. Very famous.
Cara.
Amazing person. Brilliant.
I'm sorry. Now I know about you.
Check her network.
But yeah, okay. So she is massive. One of the
Yep.
biggest.
So the
So
question
how
was-
much? The question was, how much do you think an hour of overtime is for someone like Cara Delevingne?
£10,000.
No way. No way. No way.
It's just a build
A
hour.
book in itself for her time will be over $1 million. So over time, I swear to God,
1
that's what
hour.
I'm thinking. Just 1 hour, be like, you know what? I'm meant to be doing this meeting. I'm meant to do this interview. I'm gonna charge you about 300-400K right now.
Nah,
Less.
that's too high. That was way too high.
Too high.
Too-
Bro.
It's 1
Okay.
hour. 1 hour.
1
of time,
hour,
yeah.
bro.
1 hour of time.
if I was-
AJ, slow down, slow down.
If I was at her
Just,
level,
you're just gonna make the thing just seem really
Okay.
just
Not
like
looking good.
underwhelming now. I'm gonna be here like yeah. So it was 50,000, and you're gonna be like,
Okay, is it
55.
more-
That's short change, bud. That's
is it
short.
more than 10,000?
It's 50,000.
That's still fucking hella money. Hella money. 50,000 for overtime.
50,000 for 1 hour of overtime. So you
If
can
you're
imagine.
late, you're late. Just know that your rent is due.
Most
effort.
average people don't make more than fucking 20, 30
Bro,
K a
we're not
year.
even going to talk about. We're not going to talk about the
50K for an
elitism
extra
of that
hour.
world.
I'll
Because
be like,
we will just
yes,
get bare depressed.
I'm doing
bro.
overtime. I don't give a shit. I get
Bro,
paid more.
We're not gonna go into the details of the elitism of the media industry because we will just get depressed.
Brazy.
But as that was my takeaway. It was like working in big sets like that isn't all that it's cracked up to be. You have to have a very strong will, and you also have to be prepared to just kind of be shat on for a long time until you get into a position where you're doing really well, or you're in a position to be a cunt. Because a lot of the time, you see like people who are like directors and that. People who become directors in those scenes, like, you know, a lot of them. I don't know this. Once again, this is just from my only lived experiences of situations.
Yeah, but was
like
it experience with Carla Delevingne, or was it with?
No, not her. She was
London?
sound, bro. Mate, she's chilling. She sat there
Yeah.
making 50K.
Yeah, exactly.
For 1 hour of work, mate. She's not going to be in a bad mood, is
So
she?
production-
She's vibing. She's just like, yeah, I'm going back to LA tomorrow. Like, she's just chilling. Like,
Did you
she's
speak
got.
to her?
That's what I'm saying. Very briefly, we were in a situation
Oh
where my friend who was like the one who was leading more, he was like more kind of like the A camera within our little team. It was behind the scenes, and we were just helping with a scene for lighting, like these. They were like the little off-com sort of shots, and he was just stood right. And that's what I was saying. I asked her to move on to a mark, but my friend Luke Farley, he was the one that chatted to her. But yeah, she had a cute dog. She had a little Akita, Japanese Akita. It was well cute.
Did you see her little phase when she went crazy?
Huh?
It was like I swear to God, it was like last year. She went
I
psycho.
can't lie to you. Yeah,
There
I
was
just
like-
don't. I tried my hardest not to watch.
Oh,
I try my hardest not to watch popular culture, man, because it's just so like it's just poison,
Toxic,
poison rot for the brain, man. It just turns everyone into negative people if you just spend too much time like paying attention to just like modern.
So
To the BS package.
The whole what's it? The summary of everything you say. Rimmel, you still doing
Way,
so
go on,
Rimmel
fucking
London.
having, mate.
This is what I'm saying. When I got in here, they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna play a game, right?
No.
we're gonna give you shots, and if you don't want to say it, yeah, you can have to
Okay.
take a shot."
But if
And
you
I was
don't know
like,
Ian,
the next one.
if you don't know Ian,
I'll get you for the next one. Trust me. You're gonna be like, oh fuck this. Too
okay,
many
cool.
shots.
AJ, now to spice things up,
Yeah.
I got a question to you, and if you don't answer it, you have to
I'll
take a shot.
Okay, go on.
I like this.
So
I need a little break.
yeah,
I've been chatting. I told you I'm a chatty patty.
it's a chatterbox. If you're a chatterbox, you know how it goes.
Go on.
Anyway, right now, because I'm just gonna use what you guys mentioned.
Yeah.
You know, the Coventry scene is bubbling right now. I hear the buzz, bzzz, right outside. Bzzz. Things are brewing up like a brewery. You know what I mean? Brrr. Anyway,
The tea bags in the cup.
Yes, sir. The water is
The hot water's
boiling.
just being poured. No, the water's boiling. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The water is boiling. Watch out. This is watch this space.
Yeah. Anyway, name me.
Towards me.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I've got a shot ready.
The shot. No. Where's your cup? That's what I said. Where's your cup earlier?
What? My shot glass.
Yes.
or-
There's a three somewhere.
This one here. Yeah?
No, that's my. Oh, that's fine. You can take it. Take it. All right.
I think one thing hopefully people will see tangibly as this like
I
podcast
just wanna
progresses is the production value of things. Like you won't have like the guests.
It's not
like,
about the production. It's about the people. It doesn't matter. You can have any.
what are you trying to say that the people are going to improve?
You can have the shit.
Bro,
listen.
I've set the bar. Okay, now I've set
Ian.
this heavy bar. Yeah, so now you can't be bringing in waste people that have got nothing.
You
to
can
say.
have the shittest studio setup, yeah, or just the worst equipment. Imagine you had like fucking Obama on, you had Drake on. The fact that you still had Drake on, but who gives a fuck about the equipment? I had Drake on. That's how. They don't give a shit about the equipment.
Exactly. Everything was going
Like,
really
bro,
bad, and then
we
they had
got
visuals
Ian-
by Ian on the on the podcast, and
I love,
everything's
bro.
changed.
I was gonna say, Ian, so cool. Like
Oh,
a
man, it's
conversation
so
where
cool.
just so cool. Like honestly, like I'm enjoying this conversation.
yeah, same, bro.
And that's why I'm not. It's probably the most comfiest I've been, like so far with conversations.
Good.
And no shit talking to other guests. Yeah, I love every single guest, but everyone has like in their mind their opinions, their favorites. You know what I mean? You make little.
I've
I
been
feel
chilling each and every
fact-
single episode. I'll be real with you. Lot.
Factually, this probably been my easiest, like, you know, mentally and anxiety wise, it's been my easiest.
Oh,
and,
that's
like,
good.
You know what I mean?
Anyhow, AJ, right now, yeah.
Look at him trying to
Anyhow, yeah.
deflect the
He's
question.
trying to. Of course, he's a deflect. He's a natural born deflector.
Let
Anyway.
me hold the vape for you. I'll look after
Go on.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah. Look after
Go on,
the.
go on,
I'm
go
having a
on.
couple of
Vape
shots
champs.
of Henny, you know what I mean? Like,
Fucking
a
hell.
little bit of the hookah.
You know, last time I had
The
Vinny-
pocket hookah. You know what I
Pocket
mean?
hookah, mate. Fuck yeah. Now, anyway. So right now the cough scene is bubbling, right?
100%.
Please tell me. You know what? I was gonna be harsh and be like, please
No,
name me
go on.
one artist that's not gonna blow.
Whoa.
That's not gonna blow.
That's
No,
too cold.
That's
man.
too cold. So I
Too
said,
deep.
please name me the next 2 artists that's gonna blow from the city, because here at
Two-
Ray Sessions
That
we are
gonna
very
blow.
positive. Yes, and we're gonna give out.
So that's not a bad
Positive.
question. That's like there's so many that people are gonna blow. I swear
Yeah,
to
you
God.
just gotta have a shot.
That's
Just
easy.
tell
I'll still
us.
have the shot and
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
All right, tell us.
Okay.
You can't play this game with
I just
English
need a-
people because
I-
English people want to take the
Yeah.
shot. Like you do this in America and they're like, nah, man, I ain't touching
my-
that shit, man. I ain't touching that shit, man. It's like, I gotta keep a clean head in there, man. But over here, we're like, yeah, go on, then, whatever, fucking.
Fucking shot
couple
anyway,
of
mate.
shots,
You know what I
then
mean,
we'll
mate?
fucking talk it out.
I'll have a chaser. Don't mind me. I'll have a chaser. Yeah, you had a chaser. I'll have a chaser.
Right.
He's got his prime chaser. No shot
Available
Is complete.
on Gosford Street.
No shot is complete without a prime chaser.
These shot glasses by Ray Sessions are really easy to drink from. It has a little curve.
Yeah,
it's
the
nice holding. You know,
ergonomics.
ergonomic. The
Mate.
aerodynamic is fuck.
The
If I
air-
dash
yeah, when
this
you
at your head-
throw it through the
If
air,
I
when
dash
you're-
this at your
when you're
head,
yanging it as well.
it will land at your head.
I'd like to shout out Rochelle for that. Still.
2 artists, yeah. It's very like you can say, not vague, but it's like more like 2 artists that definitely gonna blow. That I think, in my opinion, yeah, with their consistency, and like, I'm not like I swear to God, if you just keep doing what you're doing, and your marketing and the way you present yourself and the way you do things, yeah, I think that Junior, because I support him. I just recently realized how much fucking streams this guy has, how many good fans he has, how many fucking people around him to support him. Yeah, the things he does for the culture and that. Yeah, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Another guy, not because he's my friend and I've got stuff with him, and not because I've got songs with him. I think Hazz.
Yeah, man.
The way he bro, the way he's so consistent with shit, yeah. I swear to God, we mention him every podcast. The fact that he gets talked about all the time is because he's making a roar, he's making a noise. He got a tape out right now, right?
The house show.
How many
Better watch
Big up
music
the house show.
videos are coming out? How many fucking things he's done for the culture?
Yeah,
He's
man.
got a event, a listening party, not just a listening party. I felt it was like more than that.
He's a busy
More than
Lizzie,
bro,
man.
it's just like this.
He's a very busy Lizzie.
I have personal conversation with him. He
Same.
stresses himself out, and I gotta remind him, you're stressed because you're doing so much at once to make yourself blown, like because you just want to do shit.
Yeah,
Go
man.
to the stores, go to the record store, get the CDs out of the way. Okay, I got posters. Okay, I got listening show. Okay, I gotta make my website. Okay, I got another song coming out. Okay, I just made an album. I need to make more songs. Okay, I need to do more features. All right, I need to do. I can't even. I'm gonna say it now. He wants to do a live band. Yeah, has killed me.
Yo.
I can't talk about that.
No.
But you. That's what I'm
Wow,
saying.
how
There's so
about
much-
that?
There's so much things. There's
The
so much.
invisible hand of
Listen,
That's
Haz.
getting cut.
The
But-
invisible hand of Haz
No,
has
that's
just
what I'm saying. He
appeared.
told me
Mm.
there's so much things I want to say that's just like
Yeah, but I think-
it kills me. Just like I'm so proud of this guy. Yeah, that
He's good,
there's
man.
so many
He's
things.
good. He's got a lot of tenacity. The
bro.
best way to describe is the reason why he's such a good up and coming is because he's got a lot of tenacity, man. He puts
He
an
just-
idea in his head and he just
And
keeps
that's it, he
pushing
can't
that
get- he
idea
can't-
until
yeah.
it manifests, until it happens, and
Yeah.
that'll be one of the.
All I'm
that'll
saying
be
is
one of
just
his
big things are
main
coming. Yeah.
tools to his success.
Another
So if he
guy.
just keeps pushing.
Another guy, I think, and I feel like, you know, Wizzy. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
Wizzy.
had my. I'll be honest. When I first heard it, maybe I didn't hear the right song or whatever, but I got to meet in person and I got to see stuff on TikTok. Yeah, he followed me on all this shit.
Yeah, man.
The amount of times he's gone on live, the amount of
Can't
times
deny
he
the grinds,
promotes, the amount of times shit he grinds, he fucking puts his effort in.
Absolutely.
And like, there's songs that I'm like, I don't like. That's just my opinion, innit? But other people might like. I just like, you know what? I'm my own curiosity. I went on his
Absolutely.
Spotify. There's one song that came up, yeah. I was like, bro, oh my god! If you kept doing the same songs, yeah.
No, but the thing about Wizzy is he's a tactical releaser. Like, what's smart about him is that he understands the
current trends,
and the
Yeah.
market that he's trying to put himself into.
It's
And you know,
natural
he's
for
very
him. I feel
self-aware. Like you can tell he's
Yeah.
a smart lad. Like he's not just like this basic
Yeah.
level ignorant
Yeah.
pop drill rapper.
Yeah.
Like he's not just as much as that. Like people may know him for that kind of like pop sample drill. This and that. He's like, but like the thing is. Wizzy obviously
I've-
understands the route that you have to take as an artist to get yourself out of your small
Yeah.
city and then have a platform where you can then do and be authentic. Because I have no
Ian,
doubt.
I've said this to Mike. Mike, I said to him, I'll be really open about this. Yeah, you know that trend of like doing old school songs and
The old sample
remixing them,
drill.
Sample drill, yeah.
Or sample. I said the new generation will not hear that original song and realize
Yeah.
how much impact that had
But
on him.
we were the generation before that,
Yeah.
that also experienced things that were sampled and recreated from stuff, and we didn't.
Yeah.
We may or may not have
Yeah.
Realised.
understood where it had come
what
from.
does it mean?
Yeah.
Because we
What's a
are
sample?
constantly in a
What?
new
But-
generation of like rehash, recycle, renew, like because it's a musical
But that's what I battle
cycle.
myself with. Is it
Is
the
this camera
chorus?
still recording?
Yeah, it's recording. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the battle I have where every time I listen to this, the music that he does. Yeah, where it's like, am I listening to because I know that chorus and I fell in love with that chorus like 5-6 years ago because I know that tune, or is it actually his talent, his like verses, or his rap?
Yeah,
Or
but
is
like,
it just the actual chorus that he just like took and sampled?
it's
Because I love. I know you want and it
yeah,
grind
but
it up on the floor.
it's
just that.
instrumental. It's instrumental to growth. That's what pop music does.
Yeah.
It uses repetition and it uses repetitive rhetoric. It uses all these things.
Yeah.
to
Musical
get
technical
stuck
terms.
into people's
Yeah.
to get
Gem.
stuck into people's minds. You know, you get like little you get earworms and you get all these like the things, and it's fine. And I think the journey that Wizzy's going on is, as much as he's putting out these kind of tracks that will pop and get him the streams, I think he's building himself a foundation where he can then put
Uplift,
himself out
take
on a
off.
serious level, and people could be like, "Yo, this guy's not playing."
Is it originality though? I always ask myself.
What is
that.
originality? Originality is a myth. We live in 2023. Do you know how
Yeah.
much shit has happened before us?
Yeah.
There's only a level of originality that you can ever have in this world. All we do now is we create hybrids of styles. We live in a world now where everything we do, we're curators. We're not like back in the day. Even in the 90s, there was people who were like set subcultures. They were like, you had your skate bros and your hardcore dudes, you had your rappers, and then you had your like your townies and this and that. And as times progressed by, you know, you still have the same things that were forming in the early noughties. You had your like your emos and your skaters and your hipsters and your roadmen and like your chavs and this and like you had all these like little bubbles and subcultures that were popping up. But now we're in a time now where everybody is a curator. Like what you do and how you present yourself is like completely diverse. You as an artist yourself, Space Boy, a very, very talented producer,
do you
musician.
compare me to other artists?
I can hear your influences, of course.
Oh, it's influences. Okay.
Yeah, because you're
Yeah, that's a
obviously
different- okay,
obviously influenced by
Yeah.
modern musical trends, but your musical trends are influences of greater trends before that and then before that. We are.
That's what I'm saying. The
We all
originality-
live.
Are you
we all
like you yourself? Did you come up with a new sound, or are you just having ideas from other artists?
gone stopped?
Is it other ideas from other artists?
Yeah, but that's what art is, bro. A good artist. It's like a good artist. Picasso says like a bad artist copies, a good artist steals, and it's a known concept that art itself is just a recreation because we live like, how do human beings? So there's this theory of mimesis. So Aristotle, who's a philosopher, created the concept of mimesis, and that is the basis of all artistic creation, because human beings in their smallest form, when they were children, when they were like babies, how did they learn and how did they grow? They mimicked the world around them. They copied what other people were doing. So art itself has a huge influence from mimesis, from people mimicking one another and developing those styles to have their own individual kind of.
How did you become a videographer? By watching YouTube videos.
For
by
me,
watching other
personally, it was growing up. I wanted to be an extreme sports videographer. So I wanted to be extreme sports photographer. So I liked skate because I was into skateboarding.
Were you copying or stealing
for
other
me,
people's ideas?
Growing up, I was experiencing skate videos.
Yeah.
And so I was watching skate videos back in the early noughties, and I was being influenced by the editing styles of them, which were really DIY. They were creative. You had Bam Margera, but you had like one of the most famous skate videos was like Alien Workshop, and they did the most unbelievable skate video back in the day, and then there was America as well. They were like a shoe brand. They did an amazing skate video back in the day. It was so creative visually. They used all sorts of different styles.
That's what stealing and influence. It's kind of the same thing.
You say steal, but steal itself is an
copy. You try to say no. This is on me.
You've taken an idea and you've developed it, and that's what creativity is. No one now in this day and age can ever. That's just stopped right now. Could you press? Yeah. So no individual can like there's a level of originality that can be created, but no individual can ever create something that's truly perfectly original.
I love that analogy. You taught me something new today.
And it's a beautiful thing, because you should never get caught up in this idea that like the things that you're creating have to be like this brand new fresh perspective, because we live in a modernist era, like so many perspectives have already been shared.
So it's like sometimes I don't like when people say, oh, you sound like Travis Scott. Oh, this reminds me of this. It's like,
but like you're a part of that era.
But deep
but
down,
that's what people think. Like, you know what?
Deep down, do you want to say like, Mike? Let's say you're hearing your tune. Wahala comes like, oh, you sound like this guy. I'm like, no, I loved it. This is me.
Yeah, bro. I don't take it to heart, bro. I've crushed my ego, bro. I don't mind, because what it is, what I see, if someone compares me to someone, clearly they're saying it in a good way. No, because it's like, oh, your music sounds like something that they've heard before, which is good, because that means you're accessible.
I would say it again. Yeah, it was all.
Say it again.
But the point
and again and again.
A good creator isn't someone that just tries to like constantly create the illusion of like originality. It's a creator is the one that understands their references and understands where it comes from and the cultural significance of it, because that's what will set you apart from being what's called a zombie formalist. So you got like a zombie formalist is someone that just takes in creative inspiration from their sort of small like echo chamber. So they're sat there. So they're sat there on Instagram and they're scrolling and they're watching all this creativity that their algorithm has like procured for them, and they're going through it and they're going, yeah, that's sick.
You know, when it comes to,
and they're learning about these things, but they're not understanding the reference and the cultural significance of it, and they're being influenced by these like smaller creators that are influenced by other people, but they're just doing it thoughtlessly, and people are being like, oh, for me, a really good example for this is I remember watching an interview with Lil Yachty.
Oh, which
Lil
one?
Yachty, like way back.
Which one?
Early back in the day, they were chatting. I couldn't tell you. They were basically chatting about something, and there was a person questioning his creative intentions, and they were like, "Oh, so why did you do this? Why did you do this?" And he went, "Oh, because it's cool." He just
was it Joe Biden?
His response.
No, not Joe Biden. Not Joe Biden. That's the president. The other Joe.
Joe Rogan.
No, that's the other one. Joe
Biden.
No, this is. Hold on, no. He does the breakfast show. Joe, he does the breakfast show.
The breakfast show is
Joe.
Millionaire.
No.
Anyway, breakfast show Joe. Right. Basically. No. So he said, "Let me make my point, okay, and then you can bring up whoever this is." And then basically what he said was in this conversation, he said to him, he was like, "Oh, so why did you do this? What like creative reasoning?" And Little Yachty was just like,
Joe Budden.
He was like, "Oh, because it's cool." And it was like this moment of clarity where it was like this realization of what like Gen Z creativity is, and it's called zombie formalism. Like you do things because it's cool, not because you understand the creative significance of the thing you're doing, which is nothing wrong with it, because I will say it now. There's an immense difference between like a millennial creator and like a Gen Z and a newer generation creator, because the biggest difference, unfortunately,
I'm so sorry. I need to go to the toilet.
It's basically
been holding in for like.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I like this. You see that? He got the toilet key. He just knocked the camera. Absolute fucking shambles, mate.
Shambles, mate.
Fucking shambles.
Anyhow, while we're at it, we'll have a little pause break, and I'll reveal another item. So this is where the thing goes in full screen. I'd like to shout out Mr. Self Level. Hold on.
Got a little sponsor, Mitch.
A little Self Level event happening for Wicked and Bad. You know, big up our guy Self Level. You know, that's when it will appear in the screen.
Oh wait, I met that guy at the flipping event. Yes, he's a legend, bro.
Trust me.
Self-level,
He
yeah.
did a backflip. He did a backflip at one of the first rain nights, and he landed on
Self-level,
AB's
yeah.
head. You know,
You're a funny guy, bro. You're
My guy.
You're a sick guy.
you know, make sure that you support the fight. It's happening on May 13th, and it's available on pay-per-view for £6, $5.99 to be precise.
Yeah, you'll actually be saving a penny from what Ray
Bro.
was saying. Yeah.
Happening at Indigo at the O2, man. So yeah, man, it's gonna be a big event, man. I'm happy to see my guy progressing, man. And yeah, man, he's gonna win that fight and go on to further big opportunities, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Make sure you
Absolutely.
stay aware, man, and check out Self Level, man. If you drive any kind of whip sauvage, you best be interested in them wheel caps.
Wheel caps.
Yes, sir. So he personalizes wheel caps.
What, self-level?
Yes, sir.
That's fire.
So let's say
Man's not just beating people up in the ring. He's
Nope.
also taking the ring and putting it.
Nah, he's a great businessman, bro. And then he started this thing way back when, and it's been going really, really well. So I'm great to see the progression, and you know you're gonna win the fight. Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir. Back, and that's great. Back from our sponsors.
Back from my sponsors. Joke.
Wait.
That was not a sponsorship. That was just genuine generosity from Ray's heart.
Yeah. But yeah, I was basically saying like the difference between
The sponsors, not too sweet over there in the corner.
it's chaotic. Do you know what I love about these like early podcast days is it's chaotic. they'll look back on this.
No,
yeah,
trust me.
when they're like when they're
bro.
about 15 podcasts in and they'll just be like, bro, this was chaos.
Do you watch Joe
Like,
Rogan?
we were all over the shop.
All over the gaff, mate.
Do you listen to podcasts like?
Yeah,
in
of
general?
course. Like,
Do you listen to like Joe Rogan?
yeah.
Ooh, yeah, bro. The amount of episodes they look back at their old episodes, they were just like, "What were we talking about?"
Yeah,
That's amazing.
exactly.
I love those days. I used to love those days. Yeah, we're living in
But
those
yeah.
days.
I got a
man.
question for Ian.
Go for it.
So,
Henny shot.
nah, not a Henny shot type. I mean, nah, joke. Anyway, for those that don't know, me and Ian collaborated on the latest season of Coldest Bars season 3. Out now on all platforms, available at
Big,
HMV Coventry and
shot.
at just dropped in Record Store in Fargo Village.
How do you feel about that, Ian? You're in HMV, and most videos that you've done are on there.
Yeah, mate. Honestly, it's
All of
brilliant.
them.
It's a no-brainer for
Oh yeah,
the
all-
culture
yeah,
of the
all
city.
them.
It's brilliant that this is just another example of like how the brand Ray and the gang, they all try and elevate everything that they're doing to that next level. You know, even within their home city, it's like making that effort to put yourself out there on that level and to sort of solidify yourself within the city. I think it reflects the effort and the time that they put into what they do, because it's like even they do it without any sort of security that like it's gonna work or not. The whole point is that like they are pushing them and manifesting themselves as a kind of an outlet that should be taken seriously and should be listened to, because it is so true. Is that there is an immense amount of underrated talent in that whole series from start to finish. All 13 episodes are of a very high quality for a local talent. Do you know what I mean? Like when you watch local talent within cities that have more of a community underground feel, the quality consistency can always be a little bit up and down. But I can happily say from start to finish throughout the whole series, the talent that Ray Sessions curated from start to finish was thoughtfully done, and they understood the talent that's growing in the city from the diverse different genres as well, of whether it would be rap, whether it was Afrobeats, whether it was like more drilly, whether it was more kind of just UK rap style, hip hop. Like it was sat within all of those subgenres of the scene, and you saw all the people within the Midlands right now that really deserve to have a platform and really deserve to make some noise, and which they all are. And if you look at all of the artists that were featured, they're all still active. They're all still
100%.
busy, and it's really great to
Booked
see.
and busy.
And that's what's really important. I think one thing that maybe people don't realise is that Ray Sessions funded that whole series. So if you watch it, if you watch it
for it, no.
Either way, if you watch it online, a lot of it was self-funded by the studio themselves.
Yeah,
like they paid for a large off their own back. You know, they commissioned me as an artist. As much as we're a part of the team, yeah, they commissioned me as an artist to create this series. And it's like all of these other artists now have received like high quality pieces of content which can elevate what it is that they
for
do.
free.
For free. And like how in this day and age, how many, as an artist, if you're watching this, how many of you artists can honestly say that you've had opportunities like that where you've been able to work with a professional filmmaker like myself and create content to a high standard,
A professional studio.
Elevates what it is that they do, have their
Top
a
cameras,
track recorded, mixed, mastered,
Produced.
Magic cameras,
Instrumentals produced first of all.
4K.
Mate, let's put up a
Hold
glass
on, yeah, okay.
I'm out of juice, but
Hold on, Jordan,
I never run
before
out
you
of juice.
Never. But yeah, big ups. Sorry, what were the point that you were making about
So
you were asking
I
me.
feel like with every Corders Bars, I've done my research now, yeah, since working with Ray Sessions, yeah. Since the first season to the second season, there's a thing of like every season you're elevating. Every season you go better and better and better. You put standards. You put the bar for this season 3. Yeah, you put the bar so high right now that I'm so excited for season 4. And season 4 has to be even bigger.
Ain't
I'm not
we
even
all?
kidding. The fact that every year you think, oh shit, this one's it. This is hard.
Yeah.
That's nothing, man. Season 4, season 5.
Just gotta keep pushing.
Bro,
Because at the
it's
end of the
good.
day, everybody.
You're not ready. Like,
Everybody
You're not
in the
ready.
scene, yeah, but everybody in the scene is on a transformational journey as well.
Yeah.
So it's like you just got to keep watching out and just watching
Yeah.
all the talent. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty confident you're probably gonna have a Coldest
I'll
Bars
be in like
next series.
season 17, yeah.
No. I'm saying
I'll be in
next
season
season. I'm
17,
confident.
yeah.
I'm confident that next season.
I kind of know.
I'll Nostradamus. I'll be Nostradamus right now. I'm foreseeing
Wow.
the future.
I kinda
I think
have
you'll
a-
get a Has.
I
You'll get a Has in there. You'll get
Yeah.
a. And
I
I
have an
also think
idea. I
you'll
have
shout
an
it out.
idea.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident that a Mugen.
Yeah.
I'm pretty confident that you'll get a Mugen on there as well as one of my predictions.
Jeez.
So, like, if you're listening, watching now,
I have an idea who's going to be on there. I have an idea.
I'm confident you'll be on there.
I mean,
I'm confident we'll have a Has. We'll have a Space Boy. These are all unique, kind of like curated talent that the city has to offer. Is not just your standard kind of like hood rap. You got all sorts going on, and you got people who are the veterans and the hardcore like ground level of that hood rap as well, you know. But you've got such a diverse level of talents that are growing in the city, and I think Ray Sessions have got nothing but passion to elevate that on whatever level or whatever subgenre that it sits in. Big time.
Wait. Well, you drink anyway. Next
No, it was
shot,
gonna be.
okay.
You know what I mean? I was
Yeah.
like, mic
Okay,
drop.
yeah.
Fucking-
Go on.
Fucking
Celebrate.
what?
Okay. You had the way you say it in words. Yeah. I don't know. It's
Is
just
that
mad.
a
It's just-
straight
it's very- it's just
finesse with the words, man?
Just-
You know, he's a Michelangelo.
that shot is not
on
even
the
a
brush.
challenge for him. That shot means just passion. What he said,
Straight
what he
passion, man.
meant.
Have it,
He
mate.
just said,
Fucking
"Go on,
have it, mate.
just have
Don't
it."
withhold AJ, man.
Yeah.
Just
Yo,
fucking have it,
At the end of
mate.
the day, yeah, you've got to struggle for your passion.
You know what?
So look, let me put it this way. This is. I'll say one more gem, and then we can get back into the ignorant shit. So, all right, one more gem for you. So, did you know that the Latin derivative of
Thank
the
you.
word passion, right? Yeah, the Latin derivative of that word has come from
Passion.
the word that meant within the Latin language that meant to suffer.
Woo.
Oh.
So like passion itself coexists in its whole like etymology of meaning. Yeah, it coexists
Wait, don't
it
drink it yet.
coexists with the concept of to suffer. So when you think about yourself as an artist, a lot of the time artists do suffer for their craft.
Let him cook.
So like,
Come
let's
on,
big
let's
up
cheers
for
it.
all the artists that are suffering out there. You know, but you're doing it right, bro. This was what was foreseen from the beginning. If you want to be an artist, there's a level of suffering that you have to just withstand.
So
See,
this-
that's another thing I learned. That's mad. Suffering.
So you know, on that accord, let me continue the conversation.
Hold on. Did you
It's
finish
just-
that shot?
it's
No,
the same-
Let me even drink that
take
shot.
the
Come
shot.
on. Okay, next
Woo!
shot. One more.
No more. That's my
No.
limit. Mate, it's a fucking, what day is it?
No, it's the weekend for all they know.
It's Wednesday.
Listen.
I'm just gonna tell you now. It's a Wednesday, all right?
One more.
Please.
I've got responsibilities that I need to uphold. There's only so many shots one can have on a Wednesday.
One more.
No, that's for you.
Just one more. No,
Are you mad?
I'll have one with him. If he doesn't answer, I'll have one with him.
That is a heavy cognac.
Yeah, we can swap it, yeah?
Stop this shot, man. This is a top shot, man.
This
That's
is
ridiculous.
No, I'll have that one. Give it to me then. I'll pour you another one, yeah? Listen.
Pour him
One
a half
more.
I'll
shot,
have a
man.
sip of the Maggie. I'll have a sip of the Maggie.
No! Come on, man. This is a really good question.
I'll
Really
take the
good
question.
And this would, like, cement you. No, listen.
No, this is actually torture.
No,
Like, do you not
stop,
see how
listen.
much alcohol they're giving me?
Listen.
No, not me. It's not me.
This is
Hands
the
up.
next question is gonna cement you in this
I'm
whole.
gonna have to get an Uber home.
No,
now.
listen.
Like, man's got
Listen.
a car just out the back that I was
Look
gonna
at
drive
me.
back
Look
after
at me.
this.
Have you seen my leg?
He's
Look at
not
me.
gonna drive. Don't worry,
Listen.
guys.
Okay, this next question will cement you in this whole game. This passion of yours, yeah.
See, you
What
have to
is-
suffer.
listen.
You have to suffer. You just said it.
You said it, yeah. From the Greek mythology and
No, I
all that
didn't,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Latin.
Latin.
derivative.
Okay, not Greek.
See, that's
Okay.
the Gen Z understanding.
Yeah, that like Greek shit.
It's the Greek shit.
I'm gonna hold up to your word. Yeah. Of all the people that you worked in the coldest bar season, yeah, who was the most annoying person in the coldest bar series? And if you answer right now, this would just say, I didn't really enjoy that much. You just gotta shot it straight, and I'll do it with you.
Wow.
If you say it, this is mad. The fact that you're contemplating.
Nah,
right
straight
now,
up. I'll say it, yeah. But it's with no
No way.
No, because the series itself, my experience of it, there was so
You're
little.
dishonest.
There was so little
Nah.
wahala, right? There was so little problems.
No
There was
wahala.
so little issues that the only one that I could possibly think of is I'm just gonna call him out now because he knows it himself. Yeah, he knows it himself that what he did. He was a ball
loophole.
egg. Yeah.
That's a loophole.
Nah, he knows. You know deep
Yeah.
down. Yeah, if you are watching this and you make it this far, like anyone who's made it this far, yeah, 37 Keen. I'm just gonna call you out. Yeah, yeah. You did us dirty on that shoot. You did. you
Wait,
did us
what?
dirty.
Elaborate,
We went out, yeah, to the most
elaborate.
beautiful- We went out to the most beautiful location. Right, we went about it. It was like this amazing quarry, bare
Yeah.
sunlight.
That's the best. I swear, that's
beautiful,
the best video.
gorgeous.
It was
like,
the hottest
it
day
was
of the
sick.
year.
And we were filming that day, having a sick day. We were vibing, and we were having a wonderful time filming. Right, my man, Keeny boy, comes out, yeah, topless, hair, beautiful, radiant hair down, looking good, feeling himself, caramel,
Yeah.
you know, looking good, having a great time, like looking like a bad man.
And you
And
still
we
had your
filmed this
beanie
whole,
on.
film this whole take, yeah, do this sick, like. It's looking out over a huge quarry. Everything was blue. Everything was a bit cool, bit trippy looking, like on the video. And we got to the end of it. Yeah, we did the first draft after editing it together, sent it over, and like 37 Keen was just like, "Yo,
I don't like this.
you know." He was like, "I didn't want my face in it," you know. Like,
Oh,
and I was just the first thing that
that's
comes.
such a loophole, man.
I was just like-
oh, I get it.
I was like, we were both like, "Wait, what?" So Maddie went topless.
yeah.
Maddie went topless, showing all of his appendages, his tattoos.
Was
everything
it
like
a blurring?
Huh?
Was it a blurring?
Yeah, and he wanted his face blurred out the whole video.
Dude, that's such a loophole.
A loophole to what?
Because I thought you still enjoyed recording.
Of
with
course,
him, yeah.
bro. He's a legend. I've
that's
got
editing,
nothing but
no.
love. Listen
Okay.
to me, yeah. I've got nothing but love for
Yeah, but-
37 Keen. But out of the
Okay.
whole process, he was
The
the one
editing
that,
was
that
the-
created an issue. Everyone else
Oh.
was like, there was nothing else. There was
I
no
should have
problems.
rephrased it, but you got that.
Nah, I'm not, because there was no. It was all love across the board. Every single person
Yeah.
that I worked with on that whole thing was sound.
There you
Every single person. And,
That's
and
amazing,
even
right
37
there.
Keen, I was saying that was the only issue that we came into.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it, was
yeah.
like, and it was fine because man paid for it. Do you know what I mean? It's like I went through. I was like, yeah, it's gonna cost a little bit extra, even if it was free. It was like, look, this has taken up a lot of my time as a creator. So that individual, you know, big ups to them. They paid for that extra editing time. You know, it's like it is what it is. Everything is cool.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
sorted under the
go.
table.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that, love.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to you, 37 Keen. The video came out sick anyway. Even if we didn't
I
get
think
to
that
use your
Mike,
face.
to not be wrong, that's your favorite video, isn't it?
Bro, my favorite video. I think that's
Kings.
my
I think
favorite
it's
location. That's my favorite location that we went to. Hey,
I think it's. Let me get. Is it Kings?
my favorite video
That's my
or my favorite freestyle.
I think it's your favorite video is Kings and your favorite freestyle is Kings.
my favorite video is Kings.
Keen had a hard freestyle. I'll be real, man. You know,
Kings.
37. Whoo.
37 Kima's hard, bro.
Bro, if you clock onto the wordplay, bro, you raw take it in, and he went on a Detroit type beat, which is so uncommon in the UK scene. So big up yourself, bro. Like, you're hard. You know, I wish that you could, you know, get back behind the mic a bit more often and, you know, drop more music, because you got gems. You already know you got gems on your hard drive.
Talk about the last
You already
episode.
know.
We just
Anyway, Kings was another one, man. Big up yourself. Big up Kings. Come on, man. My G. You know, Kings is so cold, man. I really enjoyed this video. You know, it was such a great concept. When Ian said to me, like, you know what we should do? We should ride the little, you know, police siren noise at the start, like.
So what was the percentage of like? What was the percentage of King's ideas and his way of saying how I want his video to do, or how much did you have influence on that video?
I think there was a good collective. There was a collective amount of inspiration throughout. I think you know, Faz and Ray combined were both, you know, co-directing the vision, and I was, as a filmmaker but also a videographer, assisted in that process. So I would say, as much as we had our respective roles, I think we were all instrumental to pushing the ideas forwards. I think the artist said things, Ray said things, Faz said things, I said things. I think it's to be able to put a title on it, there's no point. I think the best way to look at all of these things is they are the outcome of collective thought. Like, all of those videos were the outcome of everyone collaborating and working together.
It was a beautiful
There's
production,
no way you can take credit for any little element to it, you know.
Took pride in that video.
You know what?
It's like I take pride in the effort and the editing and the work, the physical process of putting it together. But it's like, it's the creative visualization, it's the
conversations,
it's the support,
behind the scenes,
it's the producing, it's the making sure different parts come together and making everything happen, which is instrumental to any video working. And that's why it's like the behind the scenes roles are just as important as like the front facing roles of a video production. I think a good video, a good music video, comes more so from good planning than it does just from good execution. I think honestly,
that video itself made me fall in love with the Blackmagic camera.
Oh, it's a beautiful bit of kit.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, that video made me realize.
Kings.
The Kings one, we're on a bridge, then we transitioned into the living room, and then all the curtains. Oh,
you should watch it if you haven't watched it.
It's such a beautiful.
Why are you slacking?
Watch. Why are you slacking? I'm a creative genius. What can I tell you? And I'm surrounded by creative geniuses.
No, I feel like when I tell you this, your video is amazing. Nah, it's alright. It's good. I'm just doing this. I love.
I know,
this.
but I
it's
think
like,
for me, I don't need to be complimented in what I do. Because I don't compare myself to other people. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy what I do for my own sole purpose of creative progress.
Just take some compliments right now, yeah. Can I just give you some compliments right now? And you can react to how.
Thank you. Yeah, go.
You're the reason of I swear to God. You're the reason. No, don't tear up. Yeah.
He's tearing up already, man.
That whole season.
That's what happens when videographers talk.
Bro, I'm working labor. I'm doing labor, fam. I'm doing 40 hours a week to get the camera that he has. I've asked him multiple times, yo, when you edit a video, can I come to you and just see how you edit, just to get your skill? You know that thing of like when we filmed Ed's video? Ed's video, yeah? When I said to you, let's just get one more shot of you just reacting and doing like these like B-rolls of like, you're not rapping to the video, you're just doing like these shots of like reacting to your lyrics and all this stuff.
See, this is what you call slow motion reaction take.
Yeah, I'm not.
If you've been part of the Coldest Bars series, you already know you're gonna have a little slow motion reaction to your video.
I told Mike, I want to do this one more shot because of him. I don't want to say, because of Ian. I said, let me get these ideas, and I steal his ideas because his ideas are.
I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. But for me, honestly,
talking of Picasso terms, he's a good artist now, isn't he?
He's a great artist. Exactly. He's a stealer.
But no,
a good artist.
You're more in the.
A great artist steals.
I'm saying he's my role model in the videography game. In the music culture, he's my role model.
That's very.
When I watch a video, I fucking. Like, he did this, he did that, he did okay, okay, next time I'll do it, yeah. Now I got a 4K camera. Next thing is gonna be the 6.
I'm blessed. I'm blessed because obviously I've been working at this for a long time. All it is about experience. I've been making videos since I was a child. Yeah. Since I was 14, I was in a field with my best mates making silly videos, like silly comedy, attempting like early YouTube style videos. Like my dad, I can thank the reason why I got into video was because of my dad. I can thank my dad hands down, because when we were younger, we had a camera, a JVC, a JVC mini DV camera, a JVC mini DV camera, and it had a stop motion setting on it. And my dad knew what stop motion was, and like my dad, you know, he's an old bloke, and he's got a lot of history behind him. He's a fascinating guy. He's one of the handiest people I know, the most resourceful individuals I've ever experienced in my life. Like I think. Our generation, in comparison to the baby boomers, are fucked when it comes to like practical skills. Yeah, my dad is top tier when it comes to practical skills, and he taught me when I was younger. He taught me about stop motion animation, where it was the idea that they took 4 frames of image, they paused it, and then you moved, and basically we had I had a wrestling board, like a WWE wrestling board, and my dad taught me about the concepts of stop motion animation, where we would take the figurine and we would take a picture and then move it, take a picture, move it, and we created together, my dad and we created like wrestling animations. So hard. We created wrestling animations, and it was like. That for me was like my first experience of like visual storytelling as a child, and like from that the love of the stimulation that comes with storytelling on any level. Like for me, I couldn't care less what the medium or the platform was. If it was storytelling, I was on board. You know, it was from the basis of like a child, my dad talking to me with like teddy bears when I was in bed, like a little kid, like having a teddy bear and being like doing like voices and like being a little kid. Like that itself for me was like the basis of my relationship with storytelling, and that's where it comes from. Like, and I think I can thank a lot of who I am creatively as a person from
I have
from
to
my
thank
dad.
the dad, you know.
Yeah, honestly, thank you, Papa Joe. Papa Joe Bradley, big up Papa Joe Bradley, man. You are the cause and effect of like who I am today, big time. Absolutely.
I look at you as a celebrity, but no. There's a difference. Yeah? There's
I'm not a celeb, bro.
You know when like somebody no, listen.
No, go on.
Somebody you admire, somebody you're trying to like learn from. And the fact that I get to talk with him.
Friends.
I appreciate that, man.
I get to be friends with. That's like the craziest feeling, yeah. No, I swear to God.
Honestly, I respect that. That's
the
very
amount
kind
of songs
of you, man.
that like the Faz in the background, yeah. The amount of songs that Faz has produced, yeah, and you realize, okay, I'm listening to the artist, yeah,
man.
But who's the root of that?
Absolutely, you've
got
to pick up your scene, bro.
Just like,
and I appreciate that.
I'm friends with this guy.
Big up Faz, man.
I got friends with this guy. He's like this. I listen to the songs that he produced. I'm like, whoa, hold on.
What AJ doing right now, right? This is, in my opinion, for any Coventry artist that's watching right now, this is the basis of how you should be as a local artist. You should be an advocate for your scene, for your people in your area. You know, for your people, your ends.
Local
I'm sat
marketers.
I'm sat here next to an individual right now who is an entrepreneur,
be here without Mike.
who is a visionary, who's a creator himself and a musician off his own back. Mike Gray himself, at the same time as him trying to create a creative ecosystem in Coventry, he's also trying to build his own music career. He's also trying to build himself as an entrepreneur, as a businessman.
His EP coming out soon.
He's a hard-working motherfucker. Okay, and every single artist that you'll meet in the city is multifaceted. And this is a known term.
Multifaceted,
known
creative
term within our community. Multifaceted individuals.
Hold on. When I say you make up words, multifaceted.
That's not a made-up word.
It's just a word that you don't understand. It's not in your vocabulary,
it's just not
bro.
in your vocabulary.
All you have to say,
your little Baltic mind cannot comprehend.
Shots fired!
Multifaceted. So if you're faceted as a person, it means you've got lots of facets.
It's like a lot of
skills.
skills.
If you've got lots of facets, it means that you've got lots of like different. There's like different elements to what you are as a person. So if someone's
never stopped me. You never stopped me and said, "Oh, by the way, no, that's a real word."
But I never.
What, you thought he made up the word? Do you think he's just talking in tongues, just making up words? And a multifaceted individual is yourself. You are a multifaceted individual. You are a multifaceted individual because you are a musician. Right, you're a musician. You're a musician. You're a filmmaker.
I've never heard that.
And a photographer.
Since he said
you're a photographer. You're a multifaceted individual.
Multifaceted.
Yeah, you got many facets.
You have
got many facets.
you got your eggs in many different pies.
Can I shake your hand right now? I'll learn that word just right now, yeah?
Look at all these foreigners, man. I'm
Yeah.
fucking sick of them. We got a fucking Latvian or whatever. We got fucking Post, a little Polish boy. I'm fed up with these foreigners, yeah? Coming in here, taking our language.
Just the amount of times you used it, I'm like, what does
It's
that
mine
mean?
now.
Nobody explains to me, what does that mean? But bro...
You gotta be in the language. That's the culture.
That's what it is,
be in the
AJ. You see, I didn't stop you earlier. I wanted to stop you earlier and be like, you know what? Like,
You let me continue.
do you know what it is?
You made me
Because
look like a fool.
You were trying to make Ray look like a fool, so you
Yeah.
had to be learned in
Yeah,
the
there
best
you go.
way possible.
The youngest get put in their position.
It's not even
There
about
you
being
go.
a younger, bro. You yourself is personal responsibility. You have to acknowledge when you've done something wrong and just move forward.
I'm in that age where I'm learning things.
Nah, you're not.
Yes, I am.
The
I just
biggest
learned more
and the
faster.
biggest lesson that you can learn as a young person is responsibility.
all I can
And
say is
taking personal
AJ's
responsibility
defensive
for
mechanism is very high, and he's very good at deflecting.
AJ's
which
very good at
a
deflecting.
lot of Gen Z people are very good at.
You're all so smart because you all know so much and you all understand the language of how you speak and you work your way around social situations, but sometimes you disconnect yourselves from like reality in a way where you've just always got an answer for everything. It's like, but you don't allow your authentic self to come out because you've got an answer for everything.
Okay, but what I want to say, this has been... I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, this has been my favorite episode.
Yeah, this is a sick episode.
This is such a good episode.
This has been a banging episode.
I'm like, I love you for having a podcast.
My pleasure.
Thank you, Ian. You've been such a fucking good guest. Yeah.
Thank you.
You know what?
I love you.
Don't we have another question?
Oh, we got one more question.
I've got another question.
Okay, Mike's got one more question.
I've got another question.
He's trying to
man.
close
Wait,
off. He's
hold on.
trying to close off.
Are we,
No,
This
it's
is gonna
not
be like
that.
a
No,
2-hour
no.
podcast
no
or
Henny
something.
question.
No, that's fine. But no, basically, I just got a genuine question because
That's gonna go off at 30.
how much is it now?
It's on 29.41.
You
Oh,
know
I
what?
love
We're
that.
gonna wait. First, could you press stop and record one more
I
time?
love that.
The gate key. I don't know. Maybe Saint's got it. Where's it locked? We're locked in right now.
We're locked.
You're locked into the Ray of Light podcast at
biggest
Ray
show in
Studios.
Coventry right
Yes, sir.
The biggest show in Coventry.
Press it
Yes.
again. There we go.
We're back, baby. We're back, baby. So this is the final relap. This is the final lap right now. We're 100 meters away from the finish line.
I'm
And
right now.
I'm about to be
Question for
like,
me.
we're down with the questions. It's a quick fire questions. It's quick fire questions.
Last sprint.
Question fire. All right, Ian. Name me your 3 top favorite artists in Coventry. No thinking. It's just
Right now.
straight. Boom, 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 boom.
2, 1, has.
Which
one?
um
HSC. Oh,
Has
the
is,
one.
yeah, but Has to the one is not a Coventry-based artist. He's a Birmingham-based artist.
But he
Bush.
does everything in Coventry.
Has
Is a rugby-based artist.
Daniela D.
Yeah, but you can say the same thing about Has. He
Daniela
lives in
D.
Coventry.
And,
he
and
lives in
Credo. Credo Campetta. And if I could put another fourth, it'd be my boy.
Credo.
Credo, yeah. Credo Campetta, my boy.
Big up
A
Credo.
sweetheart,
Big up Daniela
An
D.
amazing artist who you haven't even seen the unbelievable talent that he has to unleash
A hidden gem.
on the scene.
A hidden gem.
He only feels like a hidden gem because he doesn't put out the music that he should. He is the most talented musician I know, and he doesn't even believe it himself.
Who's it?
Credo.
Oh!
Watch out for Credo. I wish I could have more because I've got this cunt here.
No.
I've got these pricks
Listen.
here. I've got one of the most talented producers behind the camera in Coventry, Fazman. Like, it's hard for me to sit here and go, Coventry has got an unbelievable voice that needs to be listened to because there are so many talented people that need to give.
All right,
Yeah.
now, top 3 producers that you know, that you rate from the scene.
There's one in the room right now.
Yeah,
obviously, we're gonna bring up the old Fazman because
The
I do
old
genuinely
Fazman.
rate everything that he does. He is a very, very, very
Multifaceted creator.
he's a
that
multifaceted
word, man,
producer,
fucking-
but he's eclectic. Like someone like Faz, yeah, he understands his
Faz is so silent, but
he understands his influences. That's what
He's
I
so
like about
like-
Faz.
he's so
He
calm.
knows his history, and he knows his background. He knows his influences, his roots, who he is as an artist, and how he expresses himself.
Take note.
He's got that.
Get the
He's got
notepad
that
out.
deep,
Wait.
He
Can
has
I-
got that deep relationship with creativity. The
Can-
artists now in this day and age struggle to find. It's
Can
like
I just talk about Faz? Yeah. When I realized he's such a mad producer, any event that he goes to, people come up to me like, "Oh, Faz, oh that's you, Faz, oh yeah. Bro, we went to the event for Junior, yeah. Bro, people just come up to you, oh Faz, like yeah, bro. So many people come up to you just like, I know Faz, yeah, I know you. So many people know you. It's fucking crazy.
Do you know what the best part right now is? Yeah, all I can see is Faz's body, and he's stood up, yeah, and he's right behind one of the lights. So right now, yeah, he just looks like this like beautiful sunflower of light. That's just like standing there with his hoodie on, this and that, just like.
If you don't can see
being a
that,
bad man, film it on your phone, and then you can cut it into the podcast of just like what I can see right now from my perspective.
Faz, you don't realize how big you are in the scene, in the culture. You're so massive.
Yes, big him
You're
up.
so massive. You walk
the
around like
sunflower
it's
Faz,
casual.
man.
Bro, Faz walks around like he's nothing. Like he just
Nah,
walks
he
around
doesn't.
like,
He just doesn't
No, but
care,
it's
bro.
like-
He doesn't need to walk around like he's anything. It doesn't matter.
no, but, he
But yeah,
just
let me
walks
finish
around.
what I was
And
saying.
that's
So
a
we got
major note.
Fazmam, and then I would honestly say activity. I could obviously, as my own experience, I could go into the Ray Session lot. I could go into your Saints.
Big up, Saints.
C
Big up
minus.
Saint, man, serious producer in the scene. You know, I could big up. I could
C minus. C minus.
C minus.
Whoa.
Coolly.
Whoa. C minus is massive.
He's a Bamgon based producer, but he's a
Is
very
it my guy with the shaved head, the long hair?
yeah.
Oh, mate, bro, C minus. You are seriously good, man.
He just had this Sunday
Bro,
just
I
gone.
know.
He had his first feature on
On Link
Daily Duppy, bro.
Link up
C
TV.
minus is
No, that's
ridiculous.
Jerem Daily, bro. What are you talking about? Big up yourself, bro.
No, I
Featured-
swear.
Featured with legendary beats as well from Manchester, bro.
Seriously.
The beat is hard, yeah. And
I know
RM's
exactly
Daily
what you're
Duppy,
I know.
hard, bro.
Rem,
RM.
that's on Link Up TV.
No, that's Jerem
Daily
Daily,
Duppy.
bro.
Daily Duppy's Link Up TV.
Do you want to bet, mate?
Yes.
Okay, so this is notes
£100.
What?
This is notes to the
Bro,
editor.
£100
this
right
is
now,
notes,
right now.
Notes to the
Daily
editor,
Duppy.
yeah. Notes to the
Daily
editor,
Duppy.
AJ, yeah. Cut.
Daily Duppy's Link Up
Cut all
TV.
this
I
shit.
can guarantee you right now.
I just won £100.
I just want
Cut all
no.
this shit. This is some
Link-
chaotic.
Link Up
This
TV
is post
is
3
saying-
shots of Henny bullshit. Like people just chatting shit
Link
to
Up
each other.
TV.
Like everyone's sat here like shots down, just like mate, link up. Like we're not having that conversation right now.
No,
we're not trying to.
I-
we're not trying to.
We're in
who's
Ray
who's.
sessions,
We're not trying to
after all.
who's or what. We're trying to talk about the
But truth be told, I just won £100, so I'd
Fazman
like you
Saint.
all to
No,
give me a
I
little
want
hand.
Fazman
applause.
Saint, Fazman Saint, and
It's
then
the easiest £100 I've
Bro,
ever made in
Daily
my life.
Duppy. Oh shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
You to be fair, you did commit to that. You did commit to that. To be fair.
I'll take that. Don't worry, man. I'm going on holiday. I'm going on holiday.
Link Up TV.
Can I
What's
have
the?
I'm going on holiday on Sunday,
Who
so
does
I
the
need
show?
that £100.
Who does the show on Link Up
Run
TV?
me that.
What's the show on Link Up TV?
Hardest bars.
That's not
Oh,
hardest
behind bars.
Coldest bars, bro.
No. Coldest bars is Ray Sessions. Behind bars is Link Up
Behind the
TV.
bars, yeah, behind the bars. You're
And
right.
then there is Hardest Bars as well, hosted by Joey Clipstar. Big up yourself.
They've got Haz on the fucking Link Up TV. Who does that?
Wow.
I
I love this. This is definitely my favorite episode too, man. AJ got proven wrong about 2-3 times already.
So wait, Digga D, when he did the
you got the
Duppy-
Alders, you got your fountains of knowledge. Here,
Fountains
coming
of
in.
knowledge, mate.
We're giving him, we're schooling this little boy, this little
Bro,
Baltic
I
boy.
didn't shake my hand. I'm gonna cut it out.
Nah, we're keeping that in. We're keeping that in.
I just lost something.
I was thinking about keeping it in, you know, because for me, I was trying to break up the flow. I was like, you know what, we're losing the flow. We're all getting a little bit too chaotic. But you know what, we're keeping it in.
I'll keep my word.
We're keeping it in, boys. We're keeping it in.
Mate, I'll keep my word. I'll send you. I'll transfer you the £100. Yeah.
You know what, guys? The minute he does that, I'll send a screenshot and I'll post it up on social media.
Give it 3-4 weeks. Yeah.
No problem, man. Listen, the deadline is
I fuck my myself.
But yeah, big up.
But I want to say the guest right now, yeah. Oh my god, I've learned so many things as a host, as a co-host, bro. I've learned so many things, yeah.
As a human being, and that's good.
Such a natural, just like easy going conversation. Things that I just wanted to know, yeah.
AJ's so
Bro,
sweet, man.
I love
He's a
it,
sweetheart.
man.
He's a sweet young man.
No homo. No
Shut
cliche
up.
thing.
What do you mean?
He's
no
my role
homo?
model,
Who
man.
cares?
He's my role model. Yeah.
All
All I can say is
about appreciating your bros.
nothing.
It's nothing. It's like it's my boy. You know what I mean? It's my
Michael,
fucking
dog.
boy. This is my
And
fucking
all I can say is, yeah, that's the whole point of a podcast, yeah. The whole point is to actually reflect and actually attempt, and the key word being attempt, to see things from a different perspective, because, you know, we don't all know everything, and the reality is that we'll never know everything, but it's about realizing that, oh, somebody sees it from this perspective. Wow, he genuinely believes it. So in his dunya, that's his truth. Wow, just take that in, man.
Lessons learned.
Ian, do you want to finish the final words? Anything? Your red carpet is rolled out for you
Right now.
Cameras,
lights.
Watch this space this year for visuals by Ian, but then also the outer.
Actually, I'm so sorry to cut that. I've got a final question just to Ian.
Come on, man.
So, obviously, right now the scene is bubbling. You mentioned at the start how, you know, it's a good period of time where a lot of work is coming in, a lot of opportunities are coming in. Could you tell me, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
For me personally, in the next 5 years, I want to be running or be a part of running a co-creator of a media company.
Co-creator? Not even like yourself.
Yeah, but like I don't live in a world of
see,
solo.
us
I don't live in a world of
egos.
Solo ownership, because it's unneeded. For me, it's a part of a collective scene that's growing, and I want to be a creator in an agency which pushes the progress of a creative and active ecosystem that provides opportunities for the creators in the city of growth. It creates opportunities of wealth, prosperity, and work and consistency. That's all I want in the next 5 years.
We're in one
for
right
me,
now.
obviously, I want to still be creating and I still want to be filming, but I also want to be on top, helping and providing opportunities for people that deserve it in a city that has such a low level of social mobility, because we don't have that financial backing. We don't have like business daddies that connects us to the right opportunities. We don't have that like infrastructure that provides us with opportunities. So for me, I would love to be a part of the growth and the creation of opportunities within the city. If that's something I can do, where there are creators like myself in the city and the outer areas of the Midlands who don't think that this is a place for them as a creator, I want them to believe that they can prosper and will contribute to the culture and make money off it in the future. That's the goal.
My brother, you are the change you want to see in the world, and that's beautiful. Another one. So, what do you see? Do you know what it is? Because right now it's like I'm getting to my bag. I'm getting to my bag of questions. Fazino.
I'll come back.
Did Saint come to open the gate?
No,
so he found the key. Anyway, big up Faz, man. So what do you see is like? Because right now a lot of artists are tuned in. Yeah, big up yourself if you tuned in. What do you reckon is the next step to take from right now? The artist that already came out of the bedroom is in his performing bag, is in his very vulnerable stage. What is the next step that he should take from your perspective to get to the next level where he gets recognized into more national?
That's a direct question.
I would say any artist that wants to grow and progress right now from a music level,
who is that?
They need to take a moment to reflect on the hunger and also the action of the scene right now, where so many artists are just as hungry as you are. They are so hungry. And what you need to take a step back is, when you look at yourself as an artist, you may have created amazing tracks, you may have like got so much material behind you, but you need to take a moment to take a step back and reflect and go, what is it that separates me from the artists that are prospering right now and that are doing well. And what it is if you look past the privilege that maybe people in certain positions have, where they've got connections, they've got backings, they've got money, and they've got finances behind them. I think the one thing that separates you from those artists, if you don't have the money, is work rate and consistency. And I think all artists that can take that principle of having, even if it's on a very small level, consistency on a regular basis, where the art that you're doing, if it's music, if it's film, if it's video, if you're every single day taking one small step towards that goal, you're doing the right thing. And you can't, if there's no more that you can do as an artist, you've got nothing to worry about. But if every single day you come to the end of the day, and it doesn't have to be every day, but if you come to the end of the day and you go, you know what, I've taken a step in the right direction, you're doing all that you can as an artist. And you should never compare yourself to other people. You should never compare yourself what other people. Don't watch other people. Yeah. Just watch what you're doing and compare yourself to the person that you were yesterday. And if you have taken a step forwards from that point on, you should be proud of yourself, and you should be grateful for the progress that you've made.
Progress, man. That's major advice, man. That's beautiful, man. You know.
Don't lose sight of the reason why you did it. People do things for the wrong reason. If you keep doing it for the reason of love, of expressing yourself, of supporting yourself, and of manifesting that environment for you, you've got nothing else to focus on. Because if things work, they work. If they don't, you just keep moving forwards in whatever direction you can.
But that's truly beautiful, bro. I feel like it's been an absolute honor to have you here today.
100%.
You know, I feel like we all have learned from this conversation. We all have learned from this conversation, and it's time we inspire each other more. Inspire
one another.
Each other.
Be an advocate for your scene, bro.
Yes,
Be an advocate for your scene. Try your hardest to see the good in everything that people do. Even if you don't agree with it, even if you don't like it, try and see the good in what they're doing and the fact that they're trying.
Final thing I like to end on is I like to mention something, and I like to see both of you guys' reaction, because you guys don't know about it yet. So tomorrow we're having an open mic event, early May bank holiday open mic event, you know, at Habibi's restaurant. Big up Habibi's restaurant. You know, some of the conversations I've been having behind the scenes is really urging me to start charging people on the door, or start charging people, you know, for performing and stuff like that. And I just like to see like your guys' perspectives real quick just before we finish.
What do you mean?
You know, because at the end of the day, in order to hold on, before to put on an event, which is something very interesting. Like people say, put on more events, put on more events, but you don't realize the effort that goes on behind the scenes, and a lot of the times, you know, the finances come from, you know, individual pockets, and those people, they get absolute zero return on investment because you lot don't value your own scene, bro.
It goes over people's heads. Some people just love putting these events on, love putting other people on for like events and performing, and let other people see, like, bro, when you see a performance, you're like, oh shit, this guy is sick. Let me listen to Spotify, But bro, the whole event that just happened, came out from the owners'
pockets of the.
You know what I mean? Like they're the ones that want to see you shine, and they came out their own pockets.
Yeah. And
some people are, I just got invited. They think I'm sick in that.
If you're ever watching people who are in a business or entrepreneurial environment, if you're someone that takes part in kind of like the personal development culture of like online spheres, you're like in any kind of environment, whether that's like your crypto bros, whether that's like your 5 a.m. like no fap crews, or you're kind of like all those like mandem that are like obsessed with like personal development, it's like the biggest thing that like they will push and talk about is investing in yourself and investing in your future. And they always talk about this point of that, like, you know, if there's a price that you need to pay to do something that doesn't have an instant return, it's like it is just as important as a sure thing investment. As an individual, for you to grow, you have to be prepared to invest into yourself and invest into a scene. And it's the exact same when it comes to culture, events, growth. Like people who are fronting the bill for cultural events to happen, as artists and as individuals who take part in those cultures, you have to be prepared yourselves to, even if it's a small amount, invest into that scene, and so that you give back and you value the scene that you are experiencing on like on a base level, where you don't have to pay for the venue bills,
facility.
you don't have to pay for the facilities, you don't have to pay for all of those little
speakers
bits and bobs.
higher.
It's like all of those things that like will go unnoticed because
Humble
they just
yourself.
happen. Like you as an individual have to be prepared to invest into that scene if you want to be a part of it and if you want to prosper in it, because it's like anything. It's like a from an investment perspective, let's say you've got like a high interest investment bank or an account where you put money into an account because you know from a future perspective the high interest of it means that your money will grow over time. And it's the same with a creative scene. Like as an individual, you may not see that instant return on the money that you invest in yourself or the scene, but what you're doing is you're creating a world which will eventually prosper and everyone will be able to eat from.
Trust the scene.
That's beautiful,
And that
man.
bombshell, yeah.
That on that accord, yeah, we'd like to end tonight's episode. You know, make sure you subscribe down below.
Thank you so
And-
much for having me, everybody. It's been a
Bro.
pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you for giving me 3 shots of Henny. On,
You know what? We have to
on a
end
weekday
on.
night.
We have to end before my Henny for the weekend finishes already.
Yeah. Ray's got his own motives at the weekend, and I'm in no position to take away that. Take that away from Ray at any level. I'm more than happy now. I'm more than lit. I don't need any more.
And that was Ray of Light.